Yo, check the mic 1 2. Yeah, this that real shit, know what I'm saying? Line dancing truth right here. Carlos in the building dropping bombs. Quan 2, knowledge like Psalms. Steph holding court, no calm. Drama, history, ain't no qualms. Stories untold, never grow old. Gold, clicking record, we about to unfold. Truth be told, only inline dancing. Yeah, that's the name. Carlos, Quan, Steph, ain't nothing the same. We spitting fire, igniting the flame. Line dancing community, ain't no shame. Only inline dancing. From the dusty trail to the disco lights, we breaking down moves day and nights. Feuds and folklore taking flight. Step, ball change, feeling right. Line dance kings, with all our might. Mike, you think you know the story? Nah, son, you don't. We digging deeper, planting seeds, confront the past, the present, watch the drama confront. Yeah, we ain't front. Only inline dancing. Yeah, that's the name. Carlos, Quan, Steph, ain't nothing the same. We spitting fire, igniting the flame. Line dancing community, ain't no shame. Only inline dancing. You think you know the story? Nah, son, you don't. We digging deeper, planting seeds, confront the past, the present, watch the drama confront. Yeah, we ain't front. From the dusty trail to the disco lights, we breaking down moves day and nights. Feuds and folklore taking flight. Step, ball change, feeling right. Line dance kings, with all our might. Mike, only inline dancing. Yeah, that's the name. Carlos, Quan, Steph, ain't nothing the same. We spitting fire, igniting the flame. Line dancing community, ain't no shame. Only inline dancing. From the dusty trail to the disco lights, we breaking down moves day and night.
Episode 42.
What up?
Episode 42. Share this link, share this video, share this post. We talking line dancing tonight, baby. Only in Line Dancing Podcast. Me, Quan, Steph. We got R&R coming on here to talk about R&R's event this weekend. It's about to be event after event after event after this one.
Yup. What up? What up, Janine? What up, Candace? What up, Tara? What up, Lamika? Hey, yo, y'all tell a friend to come through. This might be one of them.
With their popcorn.
What up, Jamie?
Let's talk. Oh, not this one. Only in Line Dance Podcast.
Las Vegas.
Bro, it's this that day, bro. Like when you hosting the event, it's like everything come together. Like right now, it's like Wednesday. Oh man,
Yeah.
you got all your T-shirts, registration, hotels.
Look, here's the funny thing. I ain't know everybody in my class, they going tomorrow. I'm like, so shit, I ain't having class. It wasn't leaving Thursday. They going in Thursday. What?
Yeah.
Oh man, I ain't getting up
Yeah,
All right, what's
Friday.
up?
Big
I
Friday
had
events like
morning.
big events like that, I always go Thursday though. Big events like
I
that.
had to say my prayers. I had to get my prayers in. I'm sorry. I had to pray for this podcast. Y'all was wondering why my head was down. I was saying my prayers. Like,
Mm, nigga. Anyway, how y'all
on
doing, man?
inline dancing.
We
That
got them.
joke so catchy.
Mm. Hey, y'all make sure y'all share this on Facebook. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs
Call
up
your
representing
friend,
your
call your group
engagement with us.
members, call your people. Say, yo, y'all check this podcast out.
How you
This
spell Aaron name on here? I know you spell this joke different on this joke. How you spell
Like with an ER or something like that.
EARN, I believe.
yeah,
Yeah.
EAR. Yeah, some crazy. There you go. Aaron Rose. I got it.
Okay. Um, hey, y'all make sure y'all send out the link. So we got a two-part segment tonight show. You know what I'm saying? And it would be nice. And so we are bringing in Chops, right? And we bringing in Lala, right?
Yeah.
And did anybody reach out to Ronnie?
Yeah.
Is the link. Jump on
He
there.
coming. He
Okay.
coming too.
What about Marquise?
He coming too.
Uh hmm. What about Pleasure?
I ain't reach out to him. Shay'll be on here. She can get him on here.
Mm.
She'll be on the thing. Normally she'll be on. Let me hit up. I forgot about Pleasure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I hit John up,
Uh
but he at work. He said if we on when he gonna break about 12, he'll come through.
okay.
Uh
What about my man, what's his name? DJ Gray?
who?
Any name Gray? Gary Gray? Out in what is it? New Orleans, ain't
I don't know him.
Oh yeah, that's what you talking about.
he? Yeah.
Um, I sent a lot of link, John. What's up, y'all? Subscribe to the page. We are only on YouTube, so everybody, hey, get your Facebook people over here to this side. Come on, get them over here.
Yeah, we got a lot of surprise guests tonight. We got a lot of guests tonight. I feel like this is gonna be an epic uh
Hmm. Hmm.
episode right here.
Hmm.
and the reason why I said it, because y'all gotta understand, like, we have a lot of different opinion when it comes to line dances as it is, but mainly pertaining to, we'll get into that later on. I'm not gonna spill the beans yet. Like, I know y'all ready for the tea.
This is it. Hey Shay. There she
We'll
go.
get
Shay
into
in
that
there.
later.
Hey yo,
Shay, get
Shay.
pleasure on here, Shay.
Shay, get Pleasure on here tonight. It's echo,
Yeah.
man. Check. Shay, get Pleasure. We want him on here.
'Cause we gotta have his input too.
I just sent it to Rondi.
Yeah,
All
he told me
right.
that.
I sent it to John.
Sent the big stuff.
I sent it to Lala.
Yeah, send it to Donald too. Yeah,
All
gotta make
right,
sure we get Donald.
Donna, he got it. I just sent it to him.
Sent
Anybody got Aaron number? Text Aaron though, so he can jump on real quick. We get the R&R thing on. I sent it to him, but I don't think he's seen it. They probably
send it to
working on
Blue.
some shit for
I
the
send it to
event.
him. Mm.
Hold on. I'll check my phone real quick.
Episode 42, y'all. Hey man, we 10 episodes away from a whole year worth of weeks. Consistency over chill. That's crazy. We coming up
Yeah,
on our
yeah.
1 year anniversary. That's crazy.
Yeah, almost on that 1 year.
Come on
Y'all
now.
make sure
Get these
y'all
people in
share the
here, man. Get
link.
these
Share
people
the
in
link.
here.
Let me go get this laptop. My mama on it so I can make sure I post this link.
And up in
Oh,
here.
you
Get
still
these
watching it?
people.
I'm about to put the link out there. Mm.
These people in here. Get it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear my voice.
Let me see. That's funny. Only in light dancing.
Yeah, that's the name.
What you taught? Oh my bad. Turn this down. What you taught that was hot this week?
Who, me?
Yeah, in class.
Shit, I taught all the R&R stuff.
Okay.
uh, R&R, 615 Dirty Laundry, 615 Mirage, uh, Catch the Wave, Anxious, Uprising, uh, Satisfaction, feel like it's more. I'm missing something. Beat Bryce and Pound stuff, feel there. Uh, oh, Michigan stuff, GOOD, After Hours,
Bro, that gotta feel sweet though when people show up to your event and your shit come on. People have been practicing, working on that shit. They get out there and go in on the joint. Like that's crazy.
yeah, it's a good feeling now. They put in that work.
A lot of people don't do that no more.
No, they don't.
It's kind of cool to hear that.
No, they don't. What up, Nikki?
So
What's up,
when
Nikki?
y'all come to the beginners ball, y'all gonna go over trust issues, right? TCH gonna go over that. Y'all gonna go.
No.
You don't even.
y'all gonna go over meet me in Miami. Trust issues.
Oh, Twisted Tea. You right, the Twisted Tea.
I thought that was she saying she was drinking. I'm sorry.
Y'all see how they disrespect me on this joint? That's gonna be crazy.
Went on Hold This. Triple Skate. Oh, John's new one. Yeah, I did that one too. Triple Skate. Shit. Oh, a lot of stuff, bro.
Hey, chat, y'all see the disrespect I get? Oh yeah, this shit's crazy.
We ain't got to go over trust issues, nigga. We know that. Get that on the floor.
Oh man, yeah, I got a review. Y'all got a review. Meet me in Miami. Yeah, man, what you talking about? Yeah,
I ain't,
yeah.
I ain't meeting nobody in Miami.
Yeah, you
You gonna
is.
play it? You gonna play it at the beginning bar?
August. You gonna meet somebody down there in
Now,
August
now this dude, look, he be the main one
2027.
said, don't play my stuff. Okay. Now he talking about y'all gonna play it. Back to you. Yeah, I heard
At
about
my
that.
event, but you going to R&R, you just say you learn the R&R shit. Man. You come to
Mhm.
the
Well,
beginners
no,
bar.
you just can't go in there
My
and
the
get that
chicken
on the
ready.
floor. Word. Let's see. Right.
Hey, Janine, you see the difference? It's crazy. Last week, they sit here naming all the events they're going to. We got to September. Somehow they skipped the beginners ball. They ain't even mentioned it. Like it was just the
Who
biggest
is
event
they?
just the
Who
biggest
is
event in
they?
the country.
Who is they?
We
Who is
That's why
they?
that's why we have to say nothing about it. Nigga, you there. You
bro, what
sold
are we
out.
doing? Hey, look,
Sold
1,700
out.
people sold
the
out.
disrespect is crazy.
Man, dude sold out. Tell him to be quiet. Listen to that crap.
This guy.
I mean, but it might be so loud, but luckily for y'all, I know the guy who hosts that event. I might can get y'all in. You
Oh,
know
you
what
might
I'm
get us
saying?
in. Okay. You right. You might can.
God damn.
You right about that. Beginners
Mm.
ball, April the what is 17th through the
Yeah, he
16th.
close. 16th through
16th through the
19th.
19th. Okay.
Yeah. hmm
That Thursday. What's going on Thursday?
We at the mall. We,
At the mall.
we line dancing at Stony Point over there where the museum at.
Okay.
You was in there. You been over
Oh,
there.
that place.
We're gonna be outside, but yeah, right there. Same joint.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
You mean what? What, Janine? What you laughing at? You mean what? Mm.
Y'all get it in.
I made it.
That middle cabinet.
Oh my God.
Let me
Mike
grab the
can
Janine.
laptop real quick, y'all.
Mike can get y'all in.
Somebody tag live, man. What you doing? God damn.
Yeah, let me lie. I'm talking. She said, wait a minute. I hear my voice.
Quan,
Mm.
Quan pulling up playing the jump.
Go ahead with that, Quan.
I had to make sure my laptop is right here, bro, and it's fully charged.
Janine, is you really coming to Richmond though? Don't come on, bro. Yeah.
No.
She'll come here, skip the whole beginners ball and be in Rhonda class on Saturday. Rhonda is having class for y'all that do want to
Hey,
visit her class.
Pleasure said send him the link. Oh, I sent it. Wait, what sent him the link? Shit, we have all the damn DJs up in there.
We accept real dancers at the beginners ball. Y'all can come up there.
For real?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
It'd be crazy because we be doing half of y'all dances. God dang.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, I'll say she ready, but I don't know.
She ain't clicked that link I sent her.
Oh, you sent it to her? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm about to call Aaron and see what the deal is. Mm,
Everybody in the chat, man, if you coming to Richmond for the beginners ball, man, give me some fire emojis. Give me the fire emojis, man. But Aaron commenting right now. He,
Oh, you coming in?
he no, see the little bubbles. He typing something to me right now.
Okay, okay. I know everybody ready for this tea. I know. Oh my God, I know. It'll be all
Man, what
right, y'all. It ain't really no tea. It just, it's a difference of opinion.
Janine, everybody tell me that. Everybody tell me that. I would, but everybody got people telling me they gotta take their turtle to get to the veterinarian. That's why they can't come to the beginners ball.
this nigga said turtle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he said we won't be able to make it tonight because we are traveling back and forth to the venue. May we join next week?
Who?
Aaron.
Oh, word.
The
How you gonna
event
say?
this weekend.
Yeah, they working right now. I told you Wednesday a tough day. Like the day before your event. Shit.
Okay. All right. Well, bring them other ones in then.
Mm.
They gotta come in. They ain't in here. Come on.
Hey,
That boy,
yo,
that boy Payne showed out up here last week, boy.
what'd he do? Where was he at?
He was up here in Atlanta last Friday. He called me.
So hold on,
Hey,
hold
you
on.
coming up here to the building?
And look, if DJ Payne was there, most likely he was mixing.
Mm,
Yeah, he got it there right now. He mixing right now.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of that, let's go ahead and bring it on in. Let's bring it on in. Bring it on in. It's hot
La
topic.
la.
Hot topic of the night.
La la got clothes on this time. All right.
Hot topic of the night. What's up, live?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Uh yeah, we can.
Okay.
So the hot topic of the night. Oh man. Go ahead, Carlos. I don't even know how to put it in word format of a
it's a,
question. I don't even, I can't.
Well, what we're gonna do is talk about DJs in the line dance community. Um, things that are starting to change, things that are starting to show up more. Our opinion on acceptance of it. Uh, the direction is going. Are you cool with it? Are you not cool with it? Then we
Right.
can speak on our opinions of things that may or may not be needed, or we can do without uh, in the landscape of DJing today. Uh, one of our special guests in the house right now, DJ Lala on 757. All right.
there she go.
Who did her goddamn thing last night? And
Thank you.
Not a, not a guy.
Mhm. It's different out there, bro. I'm telling you.
That's only because they ain't seen me yet, though. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
about,
That's all right.
but that's the good thing. So it's lit now. So you look gonna be lit. but,
Mhm.
but yeah, sorry, I'm getting my red cup together. Um,
So yeah, let me get my water.
so basically we watched the podcast, Real Talk, great podcast, Coley Cole's podcast, Chris Blues, Maine.
I have not.
Uh they had
Ali,
Ali on there last night.
Paige.
Paige was on there last night. Stefan was on there last night.
Mhm.
And I think Burn was supposed to be a guest.
Burn
Was on there.
Bernadette was on there.
Mm.
Marquise. Did he ever come on?
Not on
One
there.
of
No.
one of the
Okay.
one of the topics was about remixing and mixing and stuff. Um, and before we let the chat chime in, what we want to do is what's up, Pleasure? I see you over there. We want to just what is your thoughts on DJs mixing and remixing and adding something different to a party?
Yeah. So don't you guys respond yet in the chat. Chat, please. We need to chat the hold your comments. Hold your comment chats. We don't want you guys to respond yet, just yet. We got a bunch of DJs lined up to get a input. So let us get ours out first, and then you guys can chime in later. Like literally, we want to make sure we read everybody. We won't overlook nobody. Okay, so Lala, we can start with you. Welcome to the podcast. How are you?
Welcome, Shanique.
And I mean, well, you know me personally, I don't mix because I can't. So,
Well, there's that.
Respectable.
but I will play other DJs mixes if I enjoy them. But I also monitor the floor that when I do implement those remixes, how people react to them. If they not feeling them, especially in the stepper community, if they ain't feeling the mix, they will let you know. Cause they will walk slam off the floor in large groups. Like, what the hell is that? And then I
Hmm.
know I don't go back to it no more. Sometimes I'll stop the song dead in the middle of the song if they don't like it, and I'll be like, all right, and I'll go back to the original version in the middle, and then they'll come back to the floor. So I mean, I try them out. Some of them work, some of them don't. Just because I like it, don't mean that the crowd gonna like it. And that's what I use to my advantage because I can't mix and blend and all that stuff. I know the crowd. Like I know who in there. I know who got a dance, who got a new dance. Like I keep abreast of all that, and that's what I use to the advantage, to my advantage, when I am playing music for a crowd.
And that's a great point of view because so we're gonna keep it a buck all the way on tonight. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. So we got DJs and we got people who play good music at the right time. All right.
Yep.
That's what we gonna differentiate what we talking
Mhm.
about.
Mhm.
All
Mm.
right. And because like Lala just said in layman terms, whenever she trying to spice it up, she'll take a mix that's already been made by somebody else and throw it on. So
Bam.
there are times where this is like a little secret weapon almost for her. Like, you know what, I got something for their ass tonight. Got this
Mhm.
mix. They used to doing it this way. And we play this song for the last 5 months this way. Now I'm about to drop this mix they ain't heard. And we about to take it to another level. There's nothing wrong with that. I also want to preface the conversation with um mixing happens live, right?
Mhm.
Like for DJs, if you are a DJ and you are mixing, that happens live.
Oh Lord.
Uh,
Oh,
did you just fall down?
Almost. I caught
was
myself.
that a pole, a stripper pole in the background?
yeah, the stripper pole.
What is
No,
going on?
y'all know I just got back in my house, and that's a new pole for my closet.
That's what we gonna say. All right, but
I mean, it is kind of tall. I can see why y'all would think it's a stripper pole,
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
not. When I look
So
like getting my big ass up on the damn pole, I no
and
thank you.
people will pay now. People will pay for you now, Lala. Don't say that. Now,
Hey, spice up the bedroom. You know
yeah,
what you're doing.
but if you if you sit in your bedroom and make a mix, like if you at home practicing and studying and putting a mix together and making sure it line up right and this hit right and this doing that, that's not a DJ. That is a producer. You have produced a track. That's what
Mhm.
producers do. Producers sit down and edit. That's called a production.
Mm.
DJs mix in the mix. You are now listening to DJ 12 in the mix. You're actually
Mhm.
in the mix. You're in it live. That's a mix. Now you can create a remix at home too.
Mhm.
But you can also create a remix live. There are plenty of dances and songs that we listen, plenty of funk flex junks, Fat Man Scoop junks that were actually made at a party live. And they recorded it, and now that same live mix that was made at that party or that at that festival are played at events everywhere now, like it's a regular track.
Mhm. Mhm.
But it was done live, right? And that's the difference between producing the track and mixing live. Um, and I'm gonna let Stefan get into it for a second because I know he do a lot of live stuff now. But everybody sees Steph every 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes on Tuesday if he bored. He going live all day, sometimes 3, 4 hours, non-rehearse,
Fix.
straight mixing.
But, uh, I don't even know where to start with this stuff. I'm gonna say, like I said, what how I feel on the remix and stuff. Of course, if you went on the podcast last night, this is what I said. Um, I grew up.
I got it queued up. You want me to play
No,
it?
Shut up.
I grew up. I came up listening to a lot of blends, TDs, blend DJs. That was more my speed. I can name all the DJs. That's what I wanted to listen to. I ain't say I have a problem with a song regular, no. But my thing is, once I heard it 10 plus years, it's it's like, yo, okay. But when somebody blend it now, it almost feel like a new song to me. Like, damn, okay. Sometimes I understand the lyrics better when they do it. I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't even know they said that. Though that's what they were talking about. But and that's what I try to bring in because that's the way I like it. I don't like pressing a button and then letting that song play. What am I doing while it's just playing? You know,
Not
you see
DJing.
DJ buttoning, moving,
You not DJing.
yeah. That's just not me. And then when the song over, then you press the next one. I mean, I don't have nothing against people that do that. That's just not me.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
I get it, but I like to keep it going. Like, yo, what can I do to this song to enhance it or whatever? Even when a DJ playing, I'll play on top of him.
Yeah.
I do that.
Work together.
Um,
Mhm.
to add to it, like it might just be somebody, saying like the James Brown thing. Ooh, yeah, ooh, something like that. Just add that little bit element, or it might be a phrase. There's some hoes in this house.
But nine
Anything.
times out of 10, what you saying though, 9 times out of 10, shit, 99 times out of 100, it's a track that everybody on the floor been doing this dance forever.
True.
So they already know the tempo, the speed, when we turn in what
Yep.
you are adding something to it where it ain't the same old no more, bro. We can feel it.
Yeah, that's it.
Keep yeah, that's all. There's no way
But
that's
another reason,
something.
and another thing I said why I do it because I've been looking at, and we talk about this a lot with the crowd, and it's really been noticeable because of the steppers that's gonna come in now with their
Mhm.
energy.
Yeah.
I look at us and I'm like, we look like zombies out there, like they just going through the
Going through the
motions.
motions.
Going
Just
through the
going through the
motions.
motions, bro.
Yeah, we
And
do.
that's what I said last night. I mean, if they took it the wrong way, I'm like, no, I'm looking at like, man, we gotta do something to get this right. Like, It just and it look like they're saying when the dance over, like, whoo, I'm glad it's over. I got through that. So I just wanted to say, my part is where I feel like how can I enhance this, get it more hype? Like maybe change it up a little bit. Maybe they hear something like, oh, okay,
Thank
I
you,
like that
Janine.
beat.
Like they
So
Steph and John did at your event. That can't go unnoticed, untalked about.
yeah, that was true. 12-minute pop. That's what it
DJing
was
off
that
each
night.
other, mixing off each other and stuff. That's great, bro. That's
Yeah, Steph and Chops did that a lot at TCH.
TCH. Yeah.
They did.
That's a skill. Everybody kept dancing. Everybody kept
Yeah.
dancing.
But I get it. Some people, like she said, some people are just used to wanting to dance to the track. That's your choice. I get it. But I stand by what I said. I'm gonna be me. Like,
So
and
I can agree with like last night, John, what else? Chris Blues was saying, you kind of know who you booking. Right. So
mm,
when you book a Chris Blues, you know what you getting. If you book a La La, you know what you get. Well, you should. If you see Steph DJing and mixing for 4 hours every 3 days a week, you can't book him and then be like, he mixing too much. Nigga, you watch him mix for 9 hours a week, live. Then flew him to your city. What's gonna happen? What are you
yeah,
gonna do?
yeah. And my thing now, like I said, I'm just trying to find that balance, because every crowd, you gotta tone it down sometimes because they really ain't down with it. And I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
But some crowds I could tell, okay, they with this. Like at Janine thing, that crowd was with it. So I was like, oh, we can go in on this.
Cause they like music.
At TCH, I know they was with it cause that's my event. I don't care. I can do what I want. So hey, we make the rules here. But I get it. It's like trying to find that right balance. When to do it, when not to do it. What's
And
too
people
much,
gotta
what's not.
understand where all this come from though. We gotta, as a people, as a culture, like all this is derived from hip hop, bro. Like when it comes to like dancing and break dancing and the music and the culture, how we dress and all that stuff, DJing is the foundation of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the foundation of it.
Mhm.
Your favorite, some of our favorite songs was put together by some of the greatest DJs on earth, bruh. And now we basically it's like we all got to be stuck to the playlist parties now. All right, so everybody just put your shit in order. The song 6 minutes and 25 seconds. We about to play all 6 minutes 25 seconds of it.
Hmm.
Nothing on top of
And
it.
don't let them not have the
No,
edited
we ain't switching
version.
nothing up. No, yeah, we know he got a mix to it. No, we not playing it. No, who want that all day? And then we traveling so much now. Think about it. Everybody, y'all went to ATL jams, start the year off. Then you went to UC. Then you go to on. By the time we get the damn Chops event in June, we done went to the same party goddamn 12 times. Somebody got to start doing something different. Somebody got to mix this shit up. I look. What are we doing? It's monotonous, man. It's getting crazy.
Yeah.
Well, my personal input on it, uh, I love it. I mean, I do it all the time. That's just how I DJ. And what people fail to realize, like I've been DJing in regular clubs before doing line dance parties for years. So you talking 20 some plus years, and I started when I was 14. That's just how I DJ. So
Damn.
I love music. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the DJing, like like even if I'm say I'm at a party and still do some crazy shit like okay like on the cruise this Negro played Miley Cyrus while we were
Bro, that
doing
shit was crazy.
like you know what I'm saying everybody singing it and still doing the steps to the dance like you know what I'm saying like come on man like you know what dance you're doing like there's no reason for you to stop now I have been to some parties where um some people they don't like it you know I probably blend in something towards the end though. Like normally what I would do is I do it towards the
Yeah.
end. when the song getting ready to chop out, that's if I'm in one of them parties who don't like the blend game. You know what I'm saying? Or who don't like, because first of all, you know I'm finna switch it up because I
Well,
scratch a
I
little
mean,
bit.
I do.
So I'm
I
I'm
do
you
get
know,
DJs doing what they do, but just like we say, you got to know who you're booking.
Yeah,
Us as DJs also got to know who we're accepting bookings from. All
correct.
bookings ain't good
Right.
bookings. If you know this particular area or this particular group don't care for that, it is rude and inconsiderate to go in there and take them people money and do the total opposite of you know what they like.
yeah.
And I
Right.
can do that.
Right.
I could if mixing not their thing, I will do what they want. Just let's keep that clear. I'm
Yeah,
not the
just
type where I'm
push the
gonna
button.
just mix, even if
Yeah.
they don't want it. No, I would never do that. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not saying you
it's
were.
And see
I was
no,
that
I'm
just
just saying
saying.
again, I'm just letting me know, like, if that's
Hmm.
your party and you paying me, you're the boss. If you say that's what you want, yo, tone that down. Okay.
And then look at
that's why I say a light mix at
Yeah.
toward the end and it's okay. Because my thing is you shouldn't like I hate I'm
But
be
that
quite
goes
honest,
into
I'm be
knowing the
honest. I
dance
hate them
too.
parties. Hold on, Law. I hate them parties that the song goes off and it's a 2 or 3 minute silence, or you know what I'm saying, and then people walking off the floor and shit. Like that music should run straight on in
Basically,
every time,
now
like
that's what
right.
I
So
do.
like,
Transition. It'll be so smooth.
yeah,
But even when you transition
right,
a lot, they don't even know when the dance start
yeah,
because they
you
ain't
gotta
heard
keep
it
starting
start
true,
that
from the
bitch over.
front.
true.
You gotta
Look, they ain't
start it
heard it
over.
start from the top. I have to count them in that time. 5, 6, 7, 8. But
Yeah.
But
that's
a
what
lot of the old stuff, classic stuff, like Broken Stones, bro. First, it's a goddamn 8 minute instrumental. Like it's okay for somebody to throw something on top of that bitch.
acapella. Mary J.
Yeah, you know
Blige
what I'm saying?
singing
Like, bro, like we've
"Good
been doing that
Love" or
dance for
"Real
20
Love."
years.
Like, what's wrong with that? That's what I would do to that.
Yeah.
Like, just
And
understand.
what happens is this solves a lot of other problems. A lot what happens with all these dances that's coming out to people who already got dances to them songs. What happened was motherfuckers got tired with that shit. And now we don't do it no more. And then somebody else make another dance. But by putting a mix on it or playing with it a little bit, it's gonna give your dance a little bit more life. Now we can play with this dance a little bit longer, a couple more years on it. So now it won't get lost.
Remixes done say you. It's done gave some dances a little
Yeah.
more life
Come
when
dance
it
with
was
me.
dying out.
Come dance
Yeah.
with me. We was ready to hang that shit up. Then they threw
Hmm.
some, they threw the Usher junk on there. All right, we can do it a little bit longer. Somebody put the pony shit on there, whatever. But remixes keep shit going. So now you don't have to worry about somebody, we don't do your dance no more. Or somebody making this.
Hmm.
And also, I'm just, my opinion. It takes the boringness out of some of these damn songs or dances that we've been doing for over 15
Hmm.
years. It's saying like I ain't gonna lie, like I'm gonna give you a prime example. B2H, I love it to death. But if you mix that shit with some current music on that same track, oh my god, I probably stay on the damn floor the whole damn 8, 7 minutes. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, or because like it's okay. Especially okay, like the steppers they do it all the time. Like DJ Payment, shout out DJ Payment. He does it all the time. My little dude that's coming in out here in Atlanta, Tsunami, Trey Tsunami. Like he does it all the time for the steppers. That be at his little spot. Now his spot is jumping on brunch. His Sunday brunch is like the biggest thing in Atlanta. You feel me? And he'll play he'll play cosign or be more nation, or he'll play some of the older stuff like the cha 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 or whatever, but he'll blend it in with the current music that these people listen to or that
Now
they
what I
sing on a
but
daily.
but Quan, look, but what I don't want is imagine this, right? Imagine this. We at UC, right? STL come out there, they introduced the STL bop, right?
Mm.
2 weeks later, somebody put a mix to it. We like, hold up, we we just got that jump. Hold up now.
Nah, 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 nah. You gotta give it time now. You gotta give it time to
Yeah,
soak it. Like, okay,
yeah,
look, so like that Ti song, right?
yeah.
Mm.
Talking
I'm
about
ready
the
for somebody.
14 dances. With the 14.
I think it.
I'm ready for.
Well,
I'm ready for somebody to mix that
I
already.
think it's. I think it's time to mix that cause all them
Yeah,
dances.
I'm
You got to
ready.
mix that cause look, put it
I'm
to a.
Mm.
ready.
They need to put it
I'm
to
ready.
an upbeat track. Make it faster. Now, just make
Right,
them go faster.
right. Yeah, just make them run.
Like it's crazy. What up, Ron
What's
Day?
up, yo?
Ryan
What's up, Big
D,
Bro? What's up, y'all?
the
Professor?
The
professor.
hardest
What's
working
happening?
man in line dance.
The
I'm
hardest
trying to
working
Yeah.
man.
tell you.
What?
Hardest
It's,
working man for
su-
Greenville County, too, boy. Ooh,
surprise he home.
man, I just got
Right.
in.
Supplies you awake at 11 o'clock.
Oh, no, I ain't been to sleep. I got a few hours of freedom.
Hmm.
Go back to work tomorrow.
Mm. So,
That's what's up.
Ronnie, I don't know if you caught what we are speaking on. How do you feel about uh, remixes or the
Yeah.
transition?
The influx of remixes that's coming into line dancing now.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. I like remixes, but it's like dances. They said just because you can make a dance, you make a dance. But at the same time, from a DJ perspective, like for the
Uh
Well, damn.
oh.
Well, damn.
That man internet tired too. Hey,
Right. Right
But
when he was getting
he
to the
back. He
most
back. Here you go. He
important,
back.
You about to get
oh,
look, the
there you go.
important word.
yeah,
But when you click,
right, based on the crowd. Today I did a function today, played one little mix of boots on the ground. Those people got mad. But
You
they,
down south now. You can't fuck up their
they
song
want the
down there.
original.
oh
right,
man.
Damn, Ronnie.
Oh man.
That's just like here in Virginia. They do the steppers do backyard party, but they do not like that backyard party remix with Remy Ma in it. They do not
Conceited.
like that.
They don't?
No.
I
Mm.
love that man.
I
When
That's
they
what
love it.
John
played
did,
that,
right?
I played that. They walked slam off the floor.
They want slam up right. So it
They
depends.
did not like it.
It depends on the crowd. It
Mm-hmm.
depends. I 100% the crowd. If they are part like
This
God
nigga
damn.
ain't
Damn.
got no.
We
And
got
look,
somebody
they
take his spot.
Marquita moved him out the way. Golly. This
we
nigga
we trying
so,
to keep this man on here. Hold on, man. What's
well,
going
and
on?
guess what? And guess what? Guess
Is it
what?
your Wi-Fi?
Oh, hold on. Maybe hold on.
You need to get on the Wi-Fi. You didn't get on it. That's what that was.
Hold on. I'm on it though. Hold up. Make sure don't cut me off.
What
But
up,
yeah,
bro? Key?
Hey, hold on, Marquis. I'm
Keith?
gonna take you right back out real quick. I gotta bring you in the right way.
okay.
Hold up. 1 second. Hold on. This how I go. Get that.
You silly
That
color.
man, that man got he in Dr. Dre studio right now. Ain't
Yeah, they say
And
DJ.
another thing that upsets soul line dancers sometimes, even when you do mix at the end, I guess that's as a DJ you have to know the dances and not just the music, because sometimes if you mix it in too soon and that dance got a special ending, you might cause a riot. You start mixing
Nah.
some shit in and it don't, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be, pay attention to that too. But that comes to not just DJing, but also knowing the dances as a DJ.
Talk to him, Eugenia. Talk to him.
Testing. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I just want to kind of address. I posted in the chat though, and I kind of want to make a correction to what Carlos said in regards to pre-live record mixes versus live mixes and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And like I agree to a certain extent. Like there's some partial truth to it, but I think they all still fall up under the umbrella of DJ culture at the end
Why
of the
everybody
day.
jumping out? What the hell? Hold on, Marquis. What the hell going on? Steph left. Rondi gone. What the hell going on? What y'all doing?
Ronnie Bingo, he been in and out the whole time.
I don't know what look. Let me I hate to switch to the phone, but let me switch to the phone. See what happens.
Yeah. He
I'm on
talking
my
about
Mac.
DJing. He can't even phone right. Talking about DJing.
Look, no, I'm on my Mac. I'm on my MacBook right now.
Oh, it's the MacBook that keep kicking you out like this?
Mac to Mac,
He's
man.
so
Mac
silly,
me out.
You
Quan.
got the original MacBook over there.
Quan silly.
the, you got, you got the
You got the
prototype.
MacBook. You got the MacBook One over there.
Speaking of that, somebody send me the MacBook Surge 2 charger real quick. Yeah, I need that.
Mhm.
But yeah, go ahead, Marquise.
No, I was just saying that we gotta be careful of putting stipulation of what a true DJ is. Even if you pressing buttons and stuff like that, You know what I mean? Not everybody can do that, even though it may seem as simple. Like Lala, she don't just press buttons. She pay attention to the crowd. You know what I mean? She choose the right song
Correct.
at the same time. And some people don't do that. They just press buttons and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's like it's part of the culture. You know what I mean? Because even when you making mixes and you doing pre-mixes, you still got to be mindful on how you're going to transition in. You got to know how you transition in at the same time. And so not anybody can do that. And we've seen people who try to do that and it sounds sloppy. You know what I'm saying? So, now if you do it live, that's takes skill, but I don't think even Chris Blue say he practiced the stuff that he do.
You on two
Yeah.
Jones, Ron? Hold on. There we go. All right.
Okay.
I'm getting off.
Yeah,
All
even
You hear me?
Chris Blue said he practiced a few of his things at the same
Yeah.
time before he even did a few of his events. Even when he did Be More Nation, he practiced it before. When he did Cruise Control, he practiced it before. He even went live with it at the same time. Shoot, when he did the new Be More Nation, I know he practiced it before, but I also heard like the transition was off or something like that. You know what I mean? But he went live with it at the same time. So however you look at it, it's still part of the culture at the end of the day.
Yeah, I feel like it's part of the culture, but DJing at some point you still have to DJ.
Yeah.
You
Like
do have
like I
to.
feel like this gonna be like Lala just coming in like that because she just need to learn the software and stuff like that. It's gonna be a evolution of Lala.
Of
Same
course.
thing with like DJ Lady Steph. She came in the same way, but now she actually can mix and blend and do stuff like that. So I think it's just because she's newer to it.
Yeah.
She got the fundamentals down. Okay, the song selection. She can read the crowd. She know what to do. But the far as the actual act of DJing,
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna come over time.
I know,
And
Right.
it's
yeah.
okay. It's
My
okay for us
question is,
to
do we take that away from her of being a DJ if she's not at that space?
yes, yes.
That's
Well,
that.
we'll
That's
ask
Because
her.
the
Lala, do you
because
call
she can
yourself DJ
be,
Lala?
correct. Yeah,
now she got to
because
call herself
we
Lala guy.
we speaking it into an existence. Because
Wait,
well,
let
well
her answer.
no, hold on, no. We keeping it 100 on here. And Lala knew I love her a lot. I'm with her every Tuesday. But the
Okay.
word DJ comes from disc jockey. All
Jockey.
right.
Yeah.
If you can't at least drop it in on the one using the fucking turntable, you are not a DJ. I'm just
Yep.
gonna keep it 100.
All right. But
All
But
right.
like I said,
you
at the
got
end of
those
the day,
things
anybody can hit play.
right, but you
Correct.
got those
And
disc jockeys that don't
you got
even
to be able to not only know the music, but also how to move a crowd.
Correct. Correct.
so she don't?
No,
Oh,
that's
she
part of it.
does.
But I'm just saying
Absolutely,
all
100%.
No, no,
together.
no. Because y'all talking about the elements of just pressing on the mixer board and this, that, and the other.
No.
Wait a minute,
You're
that's
talking
John.
about you're talking about line dance culture. Lala has understood. She has mastered line dance culture.
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
talking about the art of DJing.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
don't do anything outside of line dancer or separate events. Like I don't
Okay.
even accept them.
Okay.
I get it. But I mean, but you don't accept, you probably don't accept, and correct me if I'm wrong, you probably don't accept maybe because you don't feel comfortable in that space yet. Am
Not
I
yet.
correct?
Not yet. No.
But does it, because you don't feel comfortable in the space doesn't mean you're not ready for the space. You've been practicing in this community and not saying they're the same, but you've been practicing well enough to eventually hold some form of your own in that community, in that different space. And it's not like you're gonna do a concert when you go out. You're probably gonna do a small party. You still know music. You still listen to music. You still know what R&B tracks to hit. Shit, you go to R&B club events. You know what to play. You watch them. So I'm
Give
not
me
saying that you are on the greatest level of all DJs, but don't let that shit. Don't take that away from you because you ain't just new to this. At the end of the day, you still got time in. You know what I'm saying? Now you got other DJs or people who are starting to learn, still trying to see the crowd, still trying to know exactly what song to play. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. That's a different. You just at a different stage in your DJ journey because Carlos saying that he's still giving you credit for the things that you do,
correct.
but don't get it twisted. You still DJ Lala. who know how to rock the parties that she at.
She badass. She badass.
Nah,
That's
but
all I'm
see
saying.
that's different. We talking about, first of all, the topics about mixes and remixes and stuff like that. So
Okay, yeah.
so we what I what that pertain to that, she not that yet. She gonna get there.
Okay.
Not yet. All right. And so when we talking about the art of DJing, like I said, rule number one, you cannot drop it on the one without using your turntable.
Hmm.
That if you first take your first class to teach you how to use a crossfader and dropping it on the one.
Hmm.
Let's get John in here to ask, see what John feel about that. What up, Pop?
What he
We
pop?
can't see him. We can't see him.
Third shift.
That man hiding on break at work in the closet trying to
Third
get
shift.
on the podcast.
Third shift.
Asking, can he talk?
There's some there's some real static.
Yeah.
Me too.
What's up, everybody phone? Everybody jumping out? What's going on? Quan? Steph left, came back.
Uh, my iPad was dead. Charge, I plug it up. Went to zero. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't even notice that.
Ronnie got the original iPad, MacBook. You got the dead Mac iPad.
Generation 17 though.
Woody Pop in the damn closet at work.
Third shift.
Marquise in the imaginary studio.
John,
We got
Hey, as you said, misses
Not,
happen,
hey,
man. Hey,
Marquise, you a bad motherfucker, man.
I appreciate you, Rondy, man. You the best, man.
Thank you, Jada.
Appreciate
ah,
Rondy, man.
I told him, like, mixes old. If they hitting, they hit. It's
Yeah.
just I
Mm.
don't
And you
care
know,
who do it.
like I said, you know, at the party, it's got to be a game changer. Game changer. You know, when you can change the party, move the party. That's how you know it's a good ass mix.
Yep.
but
Like
is
I
it
said
really
before.
overwhelming though? Like it, Ronnie, you play mixes, right? So
Yeah.
if you doing a 5 hour party, how many mixes do you think you played throughout the night?
Mm,
Like I said, you remember I told you before, it depends on the crowd. So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go over a typical line dancing crowd.
Mhm.
Probably a good 7 or 8.
Okay, so
And,
30
and
minutes
like
of
I
this
said,
five
like I
hour
said,
party,
yeah, 5 hour party.
30 minutes of the 5 hour party were our mixes. Is that enough influence to, I don't know, like
I'm,
to,
I'm,
You know
I'm gonna
what?
say,
Like I said, it still depends on that crowd.
yeah,
right.
Yeah, because you know at the beginning you gotta get them going, icebreakers, whatever. But
regular
towards the
stuff?
end, we blowing the roof off.
Yeah.
You know, when you gotta literally try to kick people out. People you talking about. That's it, last song, and you still trying to get them because the party then got really hyped up. It's the crowd.
Who is that? Y'all hear that?
Somebody got
No,
some
yeah, we got
radiation
him.
going on.
yeah. I mean, honestly,
We
I don't even think there's a limit to what mix can be played if it's
Yeah,
hot, if it's
it's
if it's
hot.
fire. Because I mean, you can play the whole party of mixes. If they fire, I'm vibing. If the mixes ain't fire, then it's like then that's a problem. But I know it's subjective at the end of the day, and like Ronnie said,
Hmm.
you got to know your audience and who you rolling with. But if it's not like you introducing new mixes the whole time. Well, at least I'm hoping you're not doing it. You know what I mean? Most of you are tested or whatever the case, but I don't know.
Yeah, so but I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not. I would like, for example, when people was coming to class for boots on the ground,
Mm,
and you get a whole slew of folk coming into class in your class. They'll sit there and wait for you to teach, play boots on the ground. So I literally got 28 different mixes to boots on the ground.
mm.
That's crazy.
28. all
You
in the
only need,
pot.
you only need
And
one.
each class I play a different mix,
Wow.
which was crazy.
You only need one.
But like you said,
I
it's
want to.
everything based on the crowd.
I want to do a remix party.
I'm surprised you got one. Wait, hold up. I know Marquise got mixed, Stefan got mixed, Chops made one. Carlos, you got mixed the Boost on the ground.
No, I'm in the South. They love it, the regular one. Mhm.
John got one.
Oh yeah, I played John's. Yeah, John's is nice.
I
Um.
don't really have one. That was just live. I don't remember what I
Oh yeah,
played.
yeah. You was going off script.
I was just going straight off. I'll take a mix of everybody. I'll say,
Yeah, I did
okay,
a
you play
live
that
junk
beat.
on
You do
Facebook. I
that.
don't have nothing recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't got
Yeah,
no
I ain't got
recording.
nothing recorded either. I do a lot of live stuff. Like most of all my now, the only one I ain't record. I did record it, but I didn't. I'm gonna send it to Captain T first. I took Chop Mix to Butterfly,
Oh yeah.
and then I put
So you don't remix the remix.
yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
remix the
I
remix.
took I took Chop Mix.
That's
I
a
took
no
his
no.
mix,
We still,
and then I slid in uh Tony Armani song "Horses in the Stable," but I used to stem some.
okay.
Ride it,
Yeah.
ride it, ride it, ride it. I put that in, man. That thing was hit. I was like, yeah, pleasure.
Pleasure been mixing for a long time too, though.
Oh
He
yeah.
been mixing.
Well, damn, Pleasure, can we see you?
Yeah, he been mixing since the dinosaur
You
era.
know,
Hey, pleasure.
he
Where you at?
in the pleasure zone.
Bro, I'm tired of everybody staying in and out. This junk is what kind of Wi-Fi y'all got? What's going
I
on?
don't know. I don't think it's the. I think it's the streaming app because
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was lagging. It went to lagging on my side.
There go Woody.
There you
yeah,
go. Third
yeah.
shift. Third shift. Third shift.
I know, right?
Oh
Damn, I
God.
can barely can see me in the motherfucker. Hold on, let me see what a little light.
There you
I've
go.
come outside.
You know
Dark
he
skin.
Somebody
darkens
in the sky.
outside. You know he
Dark.
darkens outside, Wood.
Hey, look, dark skin.
Oh,
Man.
ooh.
There you go.
Just
Now
smile. We
you
see your
there.
teeth. Just smile. We see your teeth.
Shut
There
up,
you
man.
go.
Woody
What's good,
Pop.
fellas?
What up,
What's
bro?
What up,
up?
Woody
though?
Pop, what's up, man?
Man, working hard over here, man.
What's your thoughts on the remix culture, man?
I don't even. Oh, this period.
Yeah, man.
Um, shit, it's not a lot of us that does it.
Facts.
You know? So you know, uh,
Say it like it
me,
is. I say it like that.
me personally, I don't do it. I don't do it a lot. And if I do it, it's just a lot of stuff that normally comes to me. I try not to do it as much because a lot of people don't like remix. They like the song itself. So I feel like if you do a remix to a song, I mean, it's almost got to be better than the original.
Yeah.
You know, you
Yeah.
don't want to remix a song that's not even better than the original. So, um,
Let's,
and
let's
nine
go.
times out of ten, I don't. If I do one, especially if it's somebody else's, um, I do shock them a lot of times and just play it and see if I like it. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I haven't. I probably missed by one or two times. You know, just throwing a
I remember
remix out
one.
there.
I remember one.
Mm.
I bet. Yeah, I remember. I went up. Did a remix, and it was hot. But boy,
I loved
you
it. I
ran
loved
up
it.
there, like, no, 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 no. What's this? I said, it's my remix. Like, no, I'm not feeling this. No, I'm like, okay, well, I'll make sure I'll play it when you ain't here. Because
that was a
the
quarter I
re-
could put
That's
around
the
to you.
respect part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
the re-
Right.
no, because the response, if it be different than, you know what I'm saying, if I didn't get a good response, but the response was like, yo, what's this? What's this? And I'm like, okay, cool. But at the same time, if the person is not feeling it, I still kind of just leave it alone. You know, I don't want no problems, man. I don't want no
Mhm.
smoke. But I tend to leave it alone. But
I love it, John. Just so you know, I loved it. I want to let you know I'm a fan of
man,
it.
Oh yeah.
shut up, man.
Oh yeah.
All
Oh yeah,
day.
you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, I could go ahead and say who it is. It was Nicole.
It,
I did Cruise Control. I
Cruise
did a remix
control
to it. And she
with
ran,
clap
that was the flavors.
with
She
clap back.
ran up there and boy, like, what is this? Because I guess the original one was so personal, close to her, you know, she didn't want no
Mm.
remix.
mm,
Okay.
So,
Mm.
you know, we're just keeping it real though. I mean, that's just how she felt. I don't have a problem with that. I respect her feelings, and I ain't play it. So I kind of now I just leave it alone. I don't even want to do out with it.
Hey, hey, John. You know something now? Now to think about it, Cole Trues played that same mix, and Cole was there in no 757. We was up there. We're liars. Lock on,
Hold
and
on, let
she
me see.
and she had a fit about it then.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she
I
did
didn't
that
know that's
on.
the mix you did. I thought that was
Yeah.
his. I thought that
Uh,
was his.
my peoples in
Like,
Tampa did it too. Over at in Georgia for Augusta Wendy's event.
Yeah.
For the
Oh,
Wendy's event.
D.
They
Yeah,
ran it
D.
there. They
Yeah.
ran it there. She wasn't
yeah.
feeling
At,
that either.
yeah. At the end of the day, you always want to respect the choreographer. You know, if
Yeah.
they not feeling it, just leave it alone. You know what
It's
I'm saying?
alone. Yeah. Yeah.
Just
and I
leave it
said,
alone.
yeah, the choreographer. I said that last night. They tell me, I respect it. Oh,
Yeah.
It's just the
Yeah.
thing about with the email thread, like it don't take long for a mix to get out so quick. So even though, say you have a moment with Cole and she's like, I don't like that mix. The mix already in Florida, Cali, Georgia. So that everybody winging that joint, and then by the time it take for that person to get to all these different parties to finally keep telling everybody, no, I don't like it. So it's kind of hard because if you send that mix out to everybody else
It's
Well,
over.
it
and that
leaked
shit
out to a
fire,
couple of people. Yeah, yeah, it did leaked out. Because some people did like, man, I need that mix, and I told them like, hey, don't play it if she there. Says I'm doing it for myself.
I ain't get that message.
And they
I
still
ain't get
play
that
it.
message. You ain't
They're
tell
like,
me
I
that.
want it for myself. I'm like, okay, cool. And then for some reason it still leaked because they, they're in the zone. Whoever DJ, they like, let me put this new mix in, and you know,
but
so
look, that choreographer respect thing is it runs deep, not just with the mixes, even with dances. Because I feel like even with you, like backyard party, I feel like whenever you're not present, everybody starts that dance at the wrong spot
wrong,
and don't give a
Oh,
damn.
they
wrong.
F that
But if
thing
you
up.
there, they be like, hold on, wait, let's try. We gotta
They
try
trying
oh,
to
this.
get
that,
it right.
We
no,
trying to get it
Right. Right.
so
Right.
they,
right.
so it's gonna be done right if I'm there. I'm gonna cut the music off.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Right. Right.
But
Like,
Right.
I'm
Right.
do it
pro-
over
but
Right.
again.
I've been all over the country, John, and everybody start that joint on a regular one beat.
Yep.
And then they don't give a damn that they're not doing it how you start. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but it's
But
you know what?
it
I don't trip off that. I'm just
yeah.
happy that everybody doing my dance. But like you said, when I'm present, oh, I'm doing it the right way, my way.
Yeah.
You know the
Yeah.
way it's
Yeah.
been taught. Yeah, yeah. So, oh, and then another thing about remixes, you know, you don't want to. Every song doesn't need a remix. You know, so
Facts.
certain songs just hold itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like let's say you're my star. That don't need no remix.
Right.
But like triple ABC, you can get tired of it to a point like, man, you need something different. Let's switch it up a little bit.
But
You know what
my
I'm saying?
question on that, Woody, is that was a risky move because, and correct me if I'm wrong, you had to orchestrate what the rotation is because your sequences are not the same in the
Right.
dance. So how do you make a mix to a dance like that when you're not present to
Call it out.
navigate? Yeah, to let people know. Cause I know you did it one time with even with All Snap
He
as
gonna call it
well.
out though.
You know what I'm saying? But you're not there.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
you
mix
can
What?
get the
that mix get out
mixes.
there, you not there, yeah.
So
But
how do
the
we
nine
how do
times
we
out of
mix?
10, that mix is not being played unless it's me. So if somebody else got it, they play it. You got
Okay.
to call it out. That's all I'm just saying. You got to call it out. Some people do know it, but some people don't. So I normally play it when I'm DJing because I'm the one that's calling it out. Or I probably can make a video. But you know what I'm saying? The dances are already old. You know how it is when it's trying to
Yeah. Right.
learn
That last
something new.
rotation when you doing part two on the back wall. It's over now.
Yeah. It's to the point where everybody's already doing their thing. It's like I don't want to make a remix video, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we
Hmm.
at that time, that personal time, I was just going. I felt that track and I was just vibing with it, and then shit, and that was it.
So
So
we
no,
got
that's how.
Demaya
Yeah.
came on here. She said, all y'all are choreographers. How do you feel about people remixing your dances without you knowing? At random, just curious.
Oh,
I
me.
mean,
If it's hot, I don't have no problem with it.
he said
Yeah.
your
If I like it.
dances, like your dances.
Oh, if I mean, I don't have a problem with it either. But if it's like I said, if it's hot, oh yeah. But it's not. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, don't do
If
that, don't do
you,
that.
I'm gonna
Hey,
put it like this.
I'm giving y'all right now. Somebody make a remix to Meet Me in Miami. I'm giving y'all the green light right now. Just keep my shit in rotation. Keep my shit relevant. I don't give a
No,
goddamn.
I think she's saying the dances, but for me, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. They not everybody can do some of the moves and the steps. They remixing your shit already. You know how many modifications is happening to your steps, so your dances are getting remixed regardless. And if they do, I mean, you see the mindset of what they're trying to do. Because most people who nowadays in this community and culture, they ain't changing your whole dance completely. They just putting a little spin on it or whatever like that. And honestly, I don't really care. The dance is out there. We know what we're gonna do when we get out there at the end of the day. So you do what you do, period. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
we talking about the music is different.
I
Mm.
think that's what she meant. I think she typed it wrong. I think she meant
She
the
said
music.
choreographers. She said y'all are choreographers, so I'm assuming she's referring to the actual.
No, but I think she's talking about where somebody put a mix to the song that you have your dance to.
Hey,
Yeah.
like the end of the day, the flow go like they said, the flow gonna tell you anyway. So
The
you
flow
better put it
definitely gonna tell you. Look,
Yeah.
I done made some
Go ahead,
mixes
go lie.
and bomb. You know, it happens, but that's the only way you're gonna know unless you
yeah.
put it out there. You
For
know.
real.
And can we
Yeah.
be honest? Yo, if you were a true DJ, that's part of the fun of DJing. Like
You see
finding
what's
out
gonna
what.
happen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bruh,
Yeah.
that shit is
Hey, you
you be like,
bro.
oh shit, here it goes. Let me this
yeah.
is
Cause you
going,
put
yeah.
it in, then be like, you better hurry up and have another song queued up because
Yeah. Yeah. If
cause you
that shit don't work, you better go to the next one.
go
Hey
to the next
yo,
one. But guess what? Nobody tripping.
I told
Yeah.
Steph,
Long
I said, John is one of the boldest brothers in the DJ behind. I said, Steph, you be doing some bold stuff too. But John, on
hell
the
yeah.
other hand, he be testing the waters like a mug, bro. And I'm like, bro, why would
That's
you
the
even try
excitement.
that right now?
Yeah, but look, Steph, I get it, Steph. Look, everybody's not ready for all that, man. We dealing with a whole new crowd, and you throw
And
something
that's why
different
I
in
said
there.
earlier, it depends on that
These
crowd.
people not catching on, man. They don't even know when the mix is coming in. Once you hear that beat coming in, they don't even hear that.
That's why I said
Right.
when Steph mixing, he gotta have an MC. People gotta be out there. Hey, keep going, keep it going. Let's rock, keep dancing.
Yeah,
Don't stop. Hey,
I get
yeah.
it.
But
like
we talked about it though earlier, Steph and I and Carlos and everything. We were just saying that usually if you blend it right, if you transition it right, then you
Yeah.
usually don't have to tell them keep going.
Yeah.
They already vibing with it. Now, depending on what song you come in with, because
And that's the
you know what
key.
I'm saying. And
They
so
gonna
it's
be looking. You see the faces. What's this? They walk off and like,
yeah.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm like, oh shit. Once
and
you start seeing those,
a lot of mixes using songs that already got dances to. So you bring in another song that already got another dance to it,
oh
but you
yeah, we
want them
know,
to
like
keep
Rodney
dancing
dance.
to the new dance. Yeah.
Like,
Rodney
Yep.
dance. What he said,
yeah,
Rodney dance.
yeah, Rodney dance. Yeah, there's already a dance to it, but you gonna put a mix to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm,
Jesus.
that's over my
But
head.
Hey,
I
you
ain't
know,
you
never
know,
thought about that.
hey Nikki, you
Over
know
my
me.
head.
I play it. You're right. Nursery rhyme or a sitcom jingle
Hey,
or
somebody play
no,
I
man,
heard
Dixie.
car-
about
stop,
you.
stop it,
a,
Steph. Stop,
I
stop
heard about you.
experimenting on us.
a
Every
cartoon thing.
Stop experimenting, man. Do that on Mondays, man.
No.
Y'all know I gave y'all the Fresh Prince of Bel Air theme song at TCH.
Oh Lord,
They was still
yeah,
dancing.
I gotta get back to work.
shift.
Thanks for coming in, bro.
Third
Yeah, no
shift.
problem.
Appreciate that.
If
Don't work too
if
hard,
y'all
man.
still on, I go back on break another hour.
We'll still be here.
Ooh.
All right,
Home
I'll
break.
tune in if y'all still here.
All right.
All right.
All right, bro. We still
So
got one coming though. Got a
so
surprise for you. It's he coming.
quick question. So is and it was spoke. It was I know a lot of this is kind of come picking off from the podcast of last night
Real
and
talk.
everything.
Mhm.
So are we saying that our reason for creating is based off of trying to chase that one hit, or what is our motivation behind creating the mixes now for those who are creating the mixes?
Enjoying the art of DJing.
Yeah. If you love music, you want to see how it turns out. I mean, that's basically what it is.
I like
Um,
DJing, bro. I like music. So
Why are
and
if
you?
I if
that's,
I
I love music, and if that shit works, it works. I mean, there's so many different avenues. For example, I may not have to dance to that shit. I won't listen to that shit. I'm
Mm-hmm.
driving, I'm vibing, I'm like, John work, we all go to work. That song can get us through our job. That
Mm-hmm.
mix can get us through.
That's
Bruh.
why. That's why DJ doing the day for people to get through their job.
Right, right. But I look, I be at work, put the pods in it, and I'm like, Steph going off. I mean, you need that. So it's all about the music.
Mm-hmm.
For
Yeah.
more.
we gonna tag team tomorrow still. Oh nah, I
Quan be
can't.
on
Never mind.
TikTok. Quan be on TikTok going live, and Steph on YouTube. I mean Facebook going live, and DJ going DJ though. You know what I'm saying? Like DJ's going DJ. Pleasure go live sometime. We got
Oh
OG
yeah,
Jim.
Yeah, I
look.
seen Pleasure. Look,
Every time I
I
hear a
saw.
slick Rick song, but I think about pleasure, but pleasure would put
Hold,
that shit in.
hold on. I saw Pleasure going one side. I said, "Look, I'm trying to be like me, vibing,
He said with a TV
vibing."
screen.
Yeah, and that DJing a bit my on the Saturday.
I seen him too. He had to find his glasses.
You saw it. I
I
said, "Look
got
at
him. I
this
got
nigga."
him.
I said, "Look at this nigga." What up, Pleasure?
What's the how's there y'all doing?
Doing
Good,
good.
good.
Good,
if you
good.
if you found a paint artist and you like, yo, what are you doing when you paint? That dude probably got canvases all over his house where he
Oh
just be
yeah,
painting just to be painting. Like DJs got mixes that they ain't even playing. They experimental mixes. They got mixes in they laptop. They ain't, you just be doing it. I don't think you really trying to be somebody or be a moment. I know on the Real Talk podcast they was talking about, the Chris Blues effect.
Mm.
I I can honestly say of every mix I've done, I wasn't trying to imitate anybody in the line dance community while making a mix.
I was
Um,
saying I ain't never heard of the Briss Blues effect. I ain't gonna lie to you.
yeah, that was a new term. That was a new
Okay,
term.
that was new for me.
Kind of,
I
it kind of shocked me. It threw me for a loop for a minute.
I
I'm
was
like,
I,
what?
I
Wait,
was
somebody
waiting
said
to hear
that?
from you, Swag. I was waiting for to hear from you, bro.
Somebody said that?
Yeah,
Oh
they
yeah.
was talking about the Chris Blues effect. People trying to mix to get the Chris Blues effect. And
They said that. That's true.
I know
I
Pleasure got about 40 mixes. I don't think he was trying to imitate blues. And we're not saying blues is not talented. I just don't think
I
when
took
we're DJing,
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I took offense for it. I took offense to it when I heard it personally because I'm like,
Mm,
why we
mm.
can't be the one to basically like I'm gonna speak for myself. For me, my whole objective is to electrify the floor. You know what I mean? I see the Steph said he had noticed that the floor people be going with the motion, especially if you play the same stuff over and over. And
I
I see it.
did.
And that's one of the things that people don't see as, when you're behind that deck and you looking and you watching a party, they don't see that you see the energy. You not only see it, but you feel the energy.
Feel it.
right,
You're looking
right.
at
Yeah, no
everything, right?
doubt.
So in the DJ's mind, his mindset is how do I change the vibe at the end of the day? And if I play this song, I already know exactly the mood it's gonna bring. But if I add this to that song, because I already heard it, I already know how it made me feel. I know exactly what mood I want at the same time. So
Game
when it
changer,
comes to
game
mixing,
changer.
yeah. So when it comes to mixing, that's my mindset. Like I'm trying to think about what I'm gonna put on. I know they're gonna be used to this, and I know they're gonna drag, and I know they're gonna do the same thing with their eyes closed and everything else. But if I change the mix in this, I know it's going to change the vibe, and that's the vibe I'm trying to go for. So as far as it just like lighten up the party, to change up that mix and all that stuff. So as far as that whole blues effect, I don't know where that came from. I ain't never heard of it, and maybe maybe it applies to some other people. I know it ain't had nothing to do with me though.
I mean, I feel like live mixes been happening to classic songs, not just dances, songs since we listened to the radio. All your favorite DJs growing up, bro, like all your
Oh
DJs you
yeah.
listen to now, like it's just local DJs mixing big, even when we went to, remember we talk about going to parties when they didn't like line dancing. Even those DJs that used to play our line dance songs for us to get us out the way, they was mixing up Jones then too. It was just to keep the party going, right?
Yeah, look, if they wasn't playing the wrong version, they were
Exactly.
doing one of the two. They were doing one of the two now.
Hmm.
So,
Mm.
So I feel like mixing has always been a part of party culture, DJ culture. Like that's not, a new wave.
Nah,
let me get this PDA out. Let me get this PSA out about me. I'm gonna say this to the people that know. I probably can say I probably do mix more than most DJ. But every DJ I do. I do. I know I do. I'm here to say to the fans or the crowd. If I'm DJing a party, you can feel safe and rest assured, like I said last night. Whatever I mix, it's not gonna disrupt the song. It's not gonna change the tempo. It's not gonna make you do something different. It's gonna be the same thing. If you're doing the same dance, you will be doing it right with it. Don't worry. Now, if you don't like it, that's cool. But it ain't gonna be where it's gonna change something. Like I've seen people look at people mixing that face they make, like, what the hell is that? I'm like, it's still the same dance. Rondi, no. It's been many times I told Rondi to tell people to keep dancing because before I put the
yeah,
mix.
that's
He
right.
know it. I told him many times to tell him to keep going, tell him to keep going. Because they gonna think
Yeah.
when they hear something different, they think it's a different dance. No.
Hmm.
If you listen, no, it's still that dance. The
And you
words are
still
still
and you
talking.
still on beat. You
Still on
still
beat.
on
You
beat.
come in so smooth. Yeah.
Let me pause you fellas for a second to the chat. We got about 72 people in here right now, only 24 likes. Let's get them thumbs up emoji. Please interact. We need that. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're in here. If you're just spectating and just watching, hit the subscribe button as well.
Hold up. Is that
We
Tyke
need
right there? Tyke in the is Tyke
Yeah, we
in the
got
chat? Hey
Tyke in the
Tyke.
building. We got Bryce in
Look.
the building.
Hold up though. Hold up though.
I playing PlayStation 2. I
Hold
see
up.
my PlayStation Network.
Hold up. Tyke, no. I saw Tyke face when I DJ'd on the ship that night when I was on the Lido deck.
He was going crazy though. Tyke
I
was going
saw
off.
him. I saw the looks. And that's what I be going for. Like, it was stunned. Like, uh, yo, you did some stuff, but some people did say, yo, you did a little too much. I'm like, okay. I'm trying to find that balance too. I said that last time. I'm just trying to find the balance when
But
it's
in
the
cruise
right
though,
thing.
that was the perfect opportunity.
Perfect play. Yeah, that was.
Perfect
And
opportunity.
and it's not a PSA for it. This ain't no, shameless plug, but y'all want to be on that cruise, man. I'm telling you what I'm saying.
So
Y'all go ahead.
to
Give
the
us a
question,
like button. Hit the
to the
check button. Hit the
question,
check button.
to can it be too much? All right, so I'm gonna tell you. At first, I was thinking like, nah, it can't be too much. But then when I went to the S bar, and then it was mixing
Oh, pay me mixed the
Pay
whole
me.
night.
Oh yeah, pay
every
He
me the
mixed
song,
he
whole
mixed from the
night.
time you walk in the door to
every
the time you walk out. Yeah.
every song was mixed. But
I
he
never
kept
do
the
every song.
energy up. He kept the energy up at the same time too. Now
Mhm.
he was doing some risky stuff that I probably wouldn't have done as far as song selection.
But see,
But
Barquise on that side is different because their
yeah,
energy is different.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
You
There's
can't really
more
mess up
club.
on that side like our
yeah,
side. We so
yeah,
Yeah,
bougie.
they about dead over here. So if it go down a little
Right.
more, yeah, it's gone. But up there,
Yeah.
they so high. Even if it come down to this, it's still, it still can
yeah,
survive. Like,
yeah. But
so
I think for us is we've used to a certain style in our
we are.
culture in our community.
We used to it.
So a DJ coming in mixing and everything, you are really going against the grain in the culture of the community and how everything flows. So in your approach, Steph, I would say you got to be strategic in the mix, where because they only going to receive so much at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And so you just got to be strategic. And like I wouldn't, for me, like with my mixes, I wouldn't, if I'm doing a party, I won't drop my mixes back to back. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop them accordingly based off of how the things are flowing.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
mean, I
saying?
get that. I get
And
that.
so,
I don't really have no mixes. I just feel at the
no, you
time.
do a
Like I
vibe.
said, everything is straight there. I'll be like, yo, and I try right there. It hit me. I say, yo, I think I'm gonna
But you
bring
know,
this in.
Marquise, I feel like because you're because you got your famous tag, I feel like
I'm about to get that
5 of your
tag.
mixes feel like 20 of Stephon mixes. Like, like because it if I've only heard this tag 5 times a night, but if you are part of the culture that hate it,
Mm.
that joint is elevated. Like get like God
Right,
damn,
right.
man,
Exactly.
God damn again. So when they go home, they're gonna say he was doing that shit all night. I'm
All
like, damn.
night. Get.
You only did it. You only played 5 mixes all 5 hours. But for them, if you don't like it, it's magnified. It's like you was
Hey,
doing that
bro,
shit all night.
I'm gonna support your ministry, bro. I'm gonna support your
Hey,
ministry.
hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you, I would definitely give a shout out, no glazing. Rondi, bro, is like one of the biggest outside of my DJ Lady D. But Rondi, bro, is the biggest supporter in the mixes because he pushed the heck out of it wherever he go. You know what I mean? Anywhere he at, he pushing. And even before they knew get down at the same time. So I definitely want to say appreciation on that, man.
Yeah,
Because
but
that's
no, I
exactly
appreciate
what he
you
did.
more, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. Like John pulled me aside. John said, "Whose mix is that? Whose mix? Send me that shit. Send me that shit." Cause I mean, hey,
I
it is
appreciate it,
what it
man.
is, man. And like I said, I told you, keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Cause like I said, you got 8 Mile. When you back in the day, 8 Mile was popping up mixes right and left. Everybody, it's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, once again, if the shit sound good, go
It
with it.
sound good.
Rock it.
Mm,
Rock
mm,
it.
yeah, yeah, I feel you.
And then, like I
You
was
do it
saying,
So,
like
with
that,
live, like a secret weapon. It's like a
Ron,
secret weapon. Sometimes you ain't got to worry
yeah,
about doing nothing your own. I got this
right.
little Marquise junk in my pocket. I'm about to drop this shit on there. Wow. Yeah, for real.
yeah,
Appreciate the love, man.
sometimes they hit. Just like when I did that at the farewell part. I mean, yeah, the sale party on John's Triple ABC when I came in with the mic vocals,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
videoed it. You could see the crowd when it came in, like, yo. So I'm like, John didn't even know it was coming out, but I seen his look like, what, man? But
Oh, you
Hmm.
talking
Nah,
about
it's
the
it.
convention
you
center?
write that shit. You write that shit when you put when you remix you West Coast. When you put the Snoop
Oh,
Dogg
Yeah.
to it,
oh, it
that
regulate.
shit was
Oh
right.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
That shit
bro.
was. That's one you got to record that. That was right.
I've been trying to tell Steph to start recording and stop playing
I've been
because
telling he be bullshitting.
the
No, no,
problem
no.
is
You can get that damn look like this, boy.
he
You can get that
hey
damn
he over
look.
there talking about he don't know how to press the record button.
Me and
Lying,
Quan been on his ass for the longest time. He been
lying,
bullshitting.
nigga lying like a bug. He don't know how to press the record button.
Look at that face.
It's like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh man, change is inevitable, hard for most. But now, Quan been kind of quiet, but he was hype early. Okay,
No,
Did Quan express
But
his,
Quan be doing this shit too, though.
yo,
yeah,
did Quan express himself as far as the communication and what's been discussed about the topic? I missed it just in case.
Yeah, I
no,
did.
not
Yes,
really,
I did.
not
What did you
really.
say, Quan? I ain't hear
He said, I ain't hear you.
You got to go back and listen to the
you.
podcast. Hit the
If you can say
replay
it
button.
once, you can say it twice, Quan. That's what they say.
Shot o'clock, everyone. It's 12 o'clock on the head. Shot o'clock. Go ahead and get your bottles. Shot o'clock.
What that is,
Bottoms up,
that better
bottoms
be
up.
electric lights, Quan.
It is, sir.
Holla,
Okay,
baby.
you make a show, man.
It
Hey,
is,
y'all, it's
sir.
good to see. It's good to see Quan back.
Hmm.
Been praying for you, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
Quan, that's it.
I'm
That's
I'm
sugar
getting there.
free.
Yes.
Okay, nigga. I need to know.
Golly, I already get
Yeah.
it. I can't
Oh, you
dance
gonna
in
get checked.
class. I
Oh,
can't do
you gonna get
nothing
checked.
already.
You gonna get checked, bro.
Yeah. Yep. My mom made sure I had a whole case on.
Yeah, Jamie. What Jamie said on the joint is the same thing that Ali was saying. Ali was like, he really don't care because he's a dancer first. Like, he just want to dance. And if you
Right,
really
right.
like to dance, you just out there. Like, those dancers are gonna get the mix gonna go, the mix gonna
Yeah,
go,
Ali
the
made
dance
some
gonna
good, and
dance.
Ali made some good mixes too.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
Oh
talked
yeah.
and he
about that.
said he
Yeah.
said that as well. He said he edited
Yeah.
a lot too. He edited a
Yeah.
lot of music even for his class. But to speak up on it, Marquise, I did speak up on it. Just to elaborate on it, I said I don't mind it because I do it myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he do.
I mix and blend. Like especially when you get my chair ride set. Oh, your ass in trouble.
Oh, that
You
field
ain't
part,
getting off the
he was
flow.
going in on the field part. Me and Chops was like,
You ain't getting off the flow.
going
I'm
crazy.
just saying. It just You know what I'm saying? Like I said, even in part of the soul line dance, one of the main songs I like to mix, and I'm a record it. Since everybody want to do these pre-mix and record, I'm gonna record mine and I'm gonna send it on out. Is Donella Dan when I do outside, I mix that with that wham.
Which one?
I
Mm.
go ham.
Wait a minute
Which
now.
one?
And no, don't steal my shit, Steph.
But hold up. Hold
Look, hey, you gonna wake up tomorrow, you gonna be get.
hold
There
up.
you go.
Let's
Look,
not
look,
forget.
look,
Hold up.
Javon's
Hold
ready.
up. Let's not forget at that party, at the sail away party, I did throw a set on that with that.
You
Did I
did.
not?
You did. It was vibe. But you did what's the name song? You did
A
Glorilla.
dance. Yeah,
I
Yeah.
did a
glow,
few people's song.
glow.
I did her. I did a Lotto's. I did a few. Cardi B's too.
Well, you ain't got to record it so we don't remember
Yeah, you're right.
it.
You're right.
And when you wake up tomorrow, it's gonna be 3 get
You're
down
right.
mixes tomorrow morning.
You're
Hey,
Yeah.
I
right.
see you in the studio right now. Wink, wink.
Hey, hey,
Be waking
or
up to
support
my
your min,
who the hell is
or support your
get
ministry.
down?
I got you,
Support your
bro.
ministry.
Yeah, yeah. I got you, brother.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
that's another
Nah,
thing, dude. To stuff though, the fact that you don't ever record nothing, you kind of like
you can't
discrediting
claim.
yourself. You
Yeah,
can't
you
I
claim
can't
totally
claim.
shit.
do.
You can't claim shit.
But I ain't gonna claim nothing anyway. I was messing with Quan. He know that. Go ahead
I
and do
know
your
Hey,
what.
thing, bro.
appreciate y'all. Appreciate
Go
y'all.
ahead and
Appreciate y'all for the check in. Thank you. Thank
Nah,
you.
do
man.
your
At the
thing,
end of
bro.
the day, I told you, Steph, bro. You dropping the ball because of the simple fact that you'll create a mix. Let's just say you happen to stumble across one, a vibe. You know what I mean? And you got to understand like what it really does. But the problem is that person only going to experience it once. You know what I'm saying? Two, you also talk about bookings and opportunities, bro. If they experience what you bring in, your experience and stuff like that, they need to see it, and it needs to circulate, go beyond. Because I mean, Chai went well, and I ain't even been there yet. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it flows, man. You dropping the ball for real on that.
Soul Line Dance Radio.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hey, still, I got a mix that I ain't even put out yet. You want me to send it to you? Then you can send it to Carlo. You got to put
Yeah.
your own tag on it though.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But
Not
um,
the ghost mix.
and just so you know, stuff like say for instance, you record something right,
mm,
and then you send the mix out. We got it in Florida. You already know if it's fire, we gonna bump it like shit
He
we
gonna
did.
put the get down tag on it though,
I
cause
ain't
he ain't
gonna
got
do
no
you that.
tag yet.
Let me give you love. Let me give you
he ain't gonna he ain't gonna Bernard me, is
He ain't got no tag. We
Y'all
gotta
gonna
he?
have
send
a
you
whole
some
nother
drops. You ain't got
podcast
no
for them two
tag
on
yet.
here.
They gonna do you like that.
I made that mix. That's my mix.
Yeah.
But like,
Now real talk. Everybody did they shot o'clock already, right? You what you
yeah,
drink? What you
Unless,
drinking over there in the studio,
unless
sir?
you want two of them. Had that.
What's
that's a
that? High
special
quality H
concoction
two
right
O.
there. Huh?
Hmm.
You ain't gonna tell him what's in there.
The late Tonka.
The
Ronnie
Mm-hmm.
got
bar, the
that
bar,
Pepsi.
the bar, look, the bar is downstairs. I'm just going straight Pepsi.
That right. That's right. That's right.
I gotta get up and work in the morning.
I don't do.
And then
Pleasure,
wrong,
you
man.
been quiet though, Pleasure.
I'm always quiet.
What's the deal, my
He ain't
dude?
lied though. He's
Anybody
always quiet.
That's
ever tell you you
that's
got
the
too many
question though.
mixes?
I'm a
Anybody tell you
silent
got too many
DJ.
mixes, pleasure?
Say it
You know
again.
what? I didn't know Pleasure mixed as much because when I first started hearing him DJ, he wasn't doing it much. At the parties. But I see
Mhm.
now he doing it more. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, I've been mixing.
Well,
Yeah, he
Every
has.
time I DJ, I mix.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying
gotta
like
see it when he
the
put his
parties.
second pair of glasses on. Still, that's how you know he
That what it
mixing.
is. The
He
other
had
pair
one arm
when
on
they up
already, then
there
the other
and
one
one
sitting
up on
on
his
top of the
head.
head right there. You feel?
Okay, now, okay, I got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But pleasure will send me Joe. How you think about this mix? I'm like, that's on fire. How you think about this mix?
I'm glad you said that, color. 'Cause I was gonna ask, like, who do y'all run? I know y'all do live and stuff, but do y'all even run y'all mixes by anybody before y'all put it out there?
Sometimes.
Mm-mm.
Cause I
You
know
I,
I
pay for
do.
the class.
I do it for my class. Yeah, that's how I
Yeah.
do
Okay,
it. And my class be like, oh, like, I got one.
okay.
Hey, I do mine on Friday. When I DJ on Friday, I just slide that shit in there.
Who do y'all got to tell you that it's trash though?
My class.
Right.
Okay.
My class is the class that they'll stop dancing.
Hit big head ass want us to say him. That what it is.
They'll stop
That's what I
dancing.
said before. Depend
Hey,
on the
hey, we're
crowd.
gonna we gonna start emailing your ass. We're gonna send it to you like a newsletter, like you
You
send
don't want
us
to
the
do that.
news.
You don't
We're
want to
gonna
do that. You don't
yeah,
want
I'm
to
gonna
do that.
block. Yeah, you
Cause he
right. I
gonna
might
tell you
I'm
your
block you.
joint trash. He gonna take
gonna
the
tell you.
idea and make it better, and then he
I'm
gonna hear
gonna
get.
tell you shit trash, bro. If you need me to tell you this shit trash, I'm gonna tell you shit's trash, bro. With no hesitation
He
or a
like the
lot of
Russian
love.
judge though. It's gonna be tough to get through him.
Hmm.
Cause
Yeah, man.
if anybody need to be running stuff by somebody, it need to be their dancers,
Damn,
not the
damn.
mixes. Cause just like John Woodhouse said, it ain't many DJs doing the mixes. So that's why I think the DJ community take offense to it. Cause then at some point you just gotta say who the fuck doing the terrible mixes. If there's only 5 DJs doing mixes, you at this point you might as well just start calling motherfucking names out. Cause
Oh
Oh
my
no.
gosh.
bro, we got 6 boxes on here. If a motherfucker, I'm box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who do bad mixes? Y'all judge in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, at this point, you just gotta say a name. You know, it was cool. Like John was able to say, he fucked up a mix or two. That's just being honest. He knew.
Like
It
we
didn't hit.
all we
Yeah.
all have. I mean,
Now,
everything
Yeah.
really
now we
don't hit.
all. Now we all. We
Who have?
got some goats in line dancing that invincible.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
I ain't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Me
But
neither.
who do we know what hits and not hit? Because what you might like,
The
somebody
next
else might
person
like.
don't.
It also
So
depends on where you're at.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing about it. Some people don't get it. It depends on some people like certain music. If they're a baby of the 70s, 80s, and you play something like that, they'll be receptive to it. The younger one, people like, what the hell was that?
No, that's the
Now,
opposite now. Those steppers are
Nah, it's the
playing them fucking
opposite. The stepper, that's
1965 shit. They
yeah,
be playing
that's
that
what they
shit
Well,
want.
from
they want some trap music.
They want the old shit.
So
Nah, they don't want the trap music. The steppers want the old school.
they want
they
When they
old.
22
do
Look,
years
dancing,
old
look.
playing
You remember
goddamn.
these about 45s, LPs? That's what they want.
Yeah. I be
listen,
oh,
trying to
okay,
figure that
Randy,
shit out. Like, what the
Randy,
fuck?
Randy, the
that's cool.
steppers are playing shit that you dance to at your prom. And they don't even
Right.
know the words to
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
know.
a fact.
Oh,
But
that's dope. Then
I'll say to your question,
that
Steph, I'll say
Back in the
for
skating rain
it goes
days,
it goes back
Sunday night.
to your
Yes, sir.
question as far as who to want to judge that. I mean, that's another reason you even record because like
I
you said,
can't hear nothing.
the community gonna let you know too at the end of the day.
check. There you
I
go.
can't hear. Can't hear you.
You can't hear
Can't
us.
hear?
Oh, not this again.
Check.
You on your
Can y'all hear
Bluetooth,
me?
Chris? Yeah.
We can hear
Can't
you.
hear none of
You
y'all.
can hear you.
Hold on.
Go to your settings.
There he is,
Check your settings in your
the
Let me
audio.
check my
legend.
settings. Hold up.
Check. Check.
Let's see.
Somebody got some feedback.
Come back out, go back in.
Papa's here. Some
Man,
people.
got it,
Try to get
man.
them to come back in.
Can you
You
hear it?
got it?
I can't hear y'all yet. Let me go back out. Come back in.
Some people are
All
just
right.
miserable and they are an agreeable to one. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. Somebody says a mix is bad. Oh yeah. Depends on where you're at. The old folks here in Columbus want the old shit and hate the new shit. A don't like that. I don't
Jamie
have
so goddamn
Jamie going
realistic,
off,
man.
don't she be going off, don't she? That mother boy.
Hey, Jamie be realistic to the mug, boy.
She's speaking
Jamie
for
be
the
going
people. That's all. She's speaking
in.
for the
Hey,
people.
Yes, that's it. I still can't hear y'all. Not sure why.
Is your
Maybe the
mic on
audio.
muted? Is it not
Yeah.
muted?
no, turn your volume
I'm
up,
gonna go back
Chris.
out.
Turn your
Turn your
volume
volume
up.
up.
Turn your volume up.
Somebody call him and talk to
I did turn the volume up.
him. Because
Oh,
My joint all the way up.
you can't.
Hold on.
Wait, he heard that?
No, he
No,
just
he
see your
Yeah,
saw
I
he
sign
saw
just
language.
us
said it.
pointing up and shit.
he saw us doing this.
I
Saw
did
the
turn the
sign
volume up.
language.
It's up.
Okay.
Yeah, see, he can't hear us because he said it again. But
Yeah.
we hear you.
Call him.
hmm
If you got a number, call him so you can talk to him, so you can tell him what he need to do because he can't hear you.
Went to my audio,
Hold on.
MacBook
But
Did
that's
speakers.
you allow the
cool.
mic?
That's cool
I got the
what
mic.
Jamie was saying too though.
Pause. 1 2 1 2.
Like the older community, it's hard for
Still
them to
can't hear
get
nothing.
that change is hard, bro. Like,
I'm gonna go back out, come back in.
you know, them Greenville,
I'm about to hit him with.
them
I'm about
Southern
to hit him with that
Greenville
line.
old folk.
About to hit him with that line he hit me with. He got that damn Walmart. That damn Walmart damn iPhone
They called this shit Radio Shack.
Radio
Radio
Shack.
Shack.
We got a Walmart one.
I was like,
Radio
dang,
Shack.
He got a Circuit City one. They out of business.
at the Nextel church.
hmm He got a Motorola Razor. But nah, we
But
say
yeah,
what we
while you
do.
waiting, like I said, Steph, if you throw that in the social, throw that on the page, man, your recording or whatever like that, the community gonna tell you exactly if it's a vibe or not, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I
And
know.
who speaking of who mixes that the I'm gonna tell you one I don't like. The one that do the three transactions, transitions on the
Tamia,
yeah, come dance with me. Was that Ronnie or Pleasure? One of y'all two.
It wasn't me.
No,
Talking about the pony.
that's
Talking about
what
the
I play.
pony, and
That's
then
what
coming
I
up.
play. DJ at Indianapolis. Forgive me not. It's a
Oh, okay.
mashup. It's a mashup.
Okay. You say you from Indiana that mix from Indianapolis?
Can you hear it? Can you hear us now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
Okay.
What up, bro?
yeah, and mainly that's for just see the 6 women ride that pony.
He
Mm.
said 6 women.
Really, Randy?
What?
Really, 100%.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. That damn Chris Blues in the
That
building.
damn Chris Blues.
What the deal? What the deal is Chris Blues representing North Philly. And I came to set the record straight.
Set the record straight, man.
Said it.
Go ahead,
So
bro.
so I wanna we watched the Real Talk podcast, great podcast by the way, great topics.
Appreciate that.
Um, but I think that the touchy subject, one of the topics were comments, I guess, the Chris Blues effect.
hmm
What is that?
Well, I think when Paige mentioned that, and I think so. Cole got me and Steph on the phone earlier, and one of the things I wanted to make sure was that like we got to have some real conversations if we talking about line dance culture and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, like, I think everybody on here can recognize the fact that a nigga done put in some work. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
I've done parties all over the country. I've been, an integral part of when people were starting off their events and stuff like that. So they wanted a certain kind of energy in the building. So when Paige was talking about the Chris Blues effect, I think she's talking about a certain type of impact. And I think we can all agree on here that, I've had a certain type of impact on the culture, right? So I think that's where she was going from. I don't think she was saying like Cass is trying to copy me. You know what I'm saying? Because I think niggas know they can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be yourself. You know what I mean? But I think she was talking about impact on the culture, on the dance floor. So, when I was talking about DJ culture on the podcast, it was like, you know, I'm really from a city and a culture where DJing is for real for us. You know what I'm saying? So when I try to put my stamp in the line dance community, you know, DJ culture isn't how I feel about the music. It's what what can be done to elevate what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm flowing with a remix, I spoke to Steph, he mentioned it last night. Like he might have wanted to reword it, but what he said was, I'm tired of listening to this, so I want to change it, right? If you're saying that, then we're not the same kind of DJ, right? Because mine isn't preference for me. It's how can we elevate, right? So, and when we talked earlier, he was like he might want to reword it and stuff like that. But I don't think Paige was trying to insult anybody. I think she's talking about what people talk about behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like I think DJs are comfortable with remixing and line dance culture because they've seen the effect of it before they started DJing. So they're like, yo, I could take a chance on that because I've seen it done. You know
Right.
what I mean? Not to say that you wouldn't have done it anyway, but we would never know that because you've seen it done and you've seen what type of response can come from the dance floor if the remix, because y'all been bouncing around with mix, remix, this and that. DJ culture is mixing records together throughout the night. You know what I'm saying? If
Correct.
somebody wants to do that, that's cool. When we're talking about what we're doing in line dance, we're talking about remixing the dance. So we're taking the original music and putting something else to it. You know what I'm saying? That's the remix of the dance. You know what I'm saying? So when I was talking about it last night, there were DJs before me that were touching on remixes. You know what I'm saying? Droopy is from a city where DJ culture is blends, remixes, this and that. And then we got DJ Watts that was in Philly doing some stuff. AJ might have been doing some stuff. I don't know off the cuff of anything that was like for sure of a remix. You know what I mean? And when we're talking about 8 Mile, we're talking about 8 Mile does now 8 Mile's a DJ, but what 8 Mile was doing for choreographers was setting music, whether he edited it, put stuff in the beginning, the end, whatever they wanted. That's what the choreographer introduced to the culture. So it was an 8 Mile mixed introduced to the culture, right? Now, if somebody did something else to it, that would be considered the remix. You know what I'm saying? Because they put something else to the 8 Mile track. But what Paige said, to get back to that, was recognizing the fact that Chris Blues has brought a lot to the culture and people saw that. And not that you have to say the words verbatim, like I'm doing this because of Chris Blues, but even choreographers on here, we know that we can experiment with certain type of music because we've heard stuff that came before us when we started creating. You know what I'm saying? We've seen some of the boundaries that some of these creators and these choreographers have given to the community. So some people will look at some people will look at signature, 10 years ago, and when they start creating now, might be like, I could push the bounds because I've seen that. You know what I'm saying? And that worked. You dig what I'm saying? Somebody can look at a DJ and say, yo, I could push the bounds because I see that and that worked. You know what I'm saying? Somebody hosting a party, they can see what somebody offered at their party. Yo, I could push the bounds because that worked. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think she was trying to say, you know, Cats is trying to be like me, but what is wrong with having the effect that I've had?
I,
And
and
let's
I
be
and I hope uh we would hope that's what she was saying, but that's not how it came off. It came off as if we were chasing the ghost of the Be More Nation mix. And because she prefaced, she spoke of the mix, and because of that, that's where everybody's trying to get the reaction from the crowd as a mix. Like that was the mix she used for example. And I feel like with Pleasure, Steph, whoever make mixes, I don't think I can't speak for them, but I wouldn't believe that they were trying to duplicate Be More Nation.
Right. Well, that's the thing. I don't think she was saying. That's what I mean. Like
Now,
sensitivities will take it that way. You know what I mean? We men, we talk like men. Sensitivities will take it that way. So if it's a sensitive topic for you, you know what I'm saying? Then okay, it might go that way. But the reality of it is like if we all sit here and we talk about what type of impact you've had on the culture, you may see things that have came after you, pause, and say like, I see why that I could see why they were comfortable doing that. Right, I can see why they were comfortable doing that because they've seen it happen and it had a good impact to it. You know what I'm saying? But she said stuff that's talked about behind the scenes anyway. So most of the time when these platforms are like this, you're bringing up things that people are talking about behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't always being 100. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
nope.
somebody decided to be 100.
Um, so for me, I can be honest. When I saw it, I took offense personally because I was like, "What is that supposed to mean?" Right? And even if you express and say that's not what she meant, but she probably meant such and such and this, that, and the other. If that was true, and she could have gave clarity, why didn't she give clarity when Stefan said, "I ain't trying to chase no blues effect"? Like for me, if that's not what I wanted to be interpreted, and Stefan respond the way he did, I would have been like, "Oh, my bad," because maybe you may have misunderstood what I was really trying to say, and I would have gave more clarity right after Stefan's response. But
Well,
there was no clarity after
well,
that.
what do you think the Chris Blues effect
That's
is?
a good. Yeah.
Excuse
What do
me.
you think the Chris Blues effect
That's the
is?
thing. I don't. And
All
it's my
right, so
first time
so
even.
so if you have no interpretation on it, what I'm saying, I'm giving my interpretation on what I think she was saying. You know what I mean? Like she didn't say that niggas was whack. You know what I'm saying?
No.
She's talking about I've been in this game for a long time, and certain people have made impacts, you know what I mean, in this game. So she's a credible source to say, like, yo, this guy, we haven't seen things done the way this guy has done them, right? And she's been around long enough for you to consider that reputable. You know what I'm saying? So when she's saying that, the thing is if you're taking that, like, yo, the conversations that are happening behind the scenes are DJs are popping up everywhere, right? So they're like, well, what is the intent with this DJ, right? So we could talk about, you Marquise for one, like you're trying to develop a brand. So you're in people's face on a consistent basis, which is how you work social media to get them to see you as a DJ that's offering remixes to the culture, right?
Okay.
That's what you're trying to do. So you're trying to make a certain impact with the art that you're creating, right?
Okay.
Now, someone may take what you're doing and say, yo, if that works for him, I'm going to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And somewhere along the lines, you may not shit on them, but you may be like, I see why they went that route because it worked. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? You understand it. But hopefully, I don't know your intent and I don't know how much work you put in.
Mm-hmm.
But me, I've been doing this a long time, right? So when I bring remixes to the table, I'm not just splashing the track against the track to be like, yo, I hope it works. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I'll be in the lab and I go through tracks,
Right.
a lot of tracks to come up with, yo, I think this is going to work. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Some music is easier to mix than others. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But I'm definitely I'm in the lab. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking about it. When other cats, sometimes you might hear what they're doing, and it might not sound like they was in the lab. They might be like, yo, we just want to throw this on that. And it is what it is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But everybody's trying to get a reaction from the crowd now that you've been doing it for a while. But before you started doing that, you saw that it was a safe place to go. And what, like she said, whether people admit it or not, you saw it was a safe place to go because you saw it done before. Not to say
Okay.
that you wouldn't have tried it somewhere along the lines, but you didn't have to test that because you saw it done before. You know what
So
I'm
my
saying?
question is, with that, while that is true, I've saw it done before. My question is, why does it has to be that I saw it done before through you?
It doesn't have to be.
Right.
She's saying from her perspective. The thing is, like, if you want to get on what she said verbatim,
Yeah,
then you might want to have a conversation with her, and she'll
yeah,
be able to tell you and break it down
correct.
to you
I
how she
agree.
really want to break it down to you. You know
I
what I mean?
agree.
Because she don't play no games. If you trying to get me to answer for her, like I'm not going to do that for
No,
Paige. She
but
said what she said.
the thing was, I'm not trying to get you to answer for her, but you were trying to explain to
No,
us.
I told you what I think she meant. What I
Right.
think she meant. I didn't say
So,
Paige meant this. I
right,
said this is
right.
what I think she meant,
Okay, because that's the only reason why I'm addressing you about it, because that's how you brought it to us.
and that's why I'm
You know what I'm saying?
answering it.
So yeah, but as far as, I don't mind speaking to her directly to get more clarity, but at the end of the day, it was just like, it took me back, because I'm like, first, what is the blues effect, and why are we chasing that? You know what I
Well,
mean?
let me
That's
ask you:
nothing.
Do you think Quan has had an impact on line dance?
Yes,
So is there a Quan effect to line dance culture?
I'm sure it is. Some type
Rondi,
of level of influence.
do you think Rondi has had an effect on line dance? So is
Yes,
there a Rondi effect to certain line dance culture?
sure.
Same thing around with all these cats, right? But
Mhm.
what's funny, right, and we can bring it to the forefront, is that when we're talking about Chris Blues, the sensitivity comes in. Because if somebody said Quan effect, we'd be like, yo, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? It's my man doing this thing. The Rondi
Mhm.
effect, you'd be like, yo, no doubt, doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? When it's Chris, it's like, well, damn. Like, what the thing is, like, we all hear things. I hear
Mhm.
things, y'all hear things, niggas hear.
Say it, bro. Say it. Just
You
say
dig what
it.
I'm saying? Like, we all hear things. You know what I'm saying? So I know niggas take shots. And I'm not even
Mhm.
trying to come at niggas for real, for real.
Right.
Pause. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? What I'm saying is niggas take shots because they feel like, yo, like I'll address Carlos on one joint. Like there's one time where he talking about, yo, you don't gotta hire the same 3 or 4 DJs for the parties and this and that, right? So it's like we hear that, and it's like, yo, we know who you're talking about, right? And not to
Multiple people. Multiple people.
when we're saying 3 or 4 people, we know who you're talking about. You don't gotta hire the same 3 or 4 people, right? But the thing is I always reversed it and was like, well, damn, if niggas was getting to work, would they feel the same way?
Right.
Nope. No, they wouldn't.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like terms like that. It's just like, yo, I sit around like I'm human too. Like I know what niggas saying. All background conversations come to the forefront eventually. And I'm not saying like, yo,
Mhm.
niggas need to get it straight. What I'm saying is like, yo, I'm doing my thing. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? If someone is recognizing that I've had an effect
Right.
on line dance, you know what I mean? If someone else doesn't want to recognize that, that's cool. If they're offended by the fact that she said it, then that's cool. But
Right.
she's been around long enough to say, like, yo, this is what I think is happening. That don't mean you got to take it home and be like, yo, she talking to me. Why she talking about me? Da da da. She
Mhm.
said, like, yo, this is what I think is happening because I've been around long enough to see what's going on. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Now your work will tell us that that's not what's happening.
Right. Right.
You screaming it's not happening is not going to make us believe
I
it's not
agree.
happening.
I
Your
agree.
work is going to show us that it's not happening. So like when I address Droopy, like Droopy's from a city where DJ culture, it made sense that he was trying mixes for line dances back in the day, for
Mhm.
sure. You know what I'm saying? But when Droopy was doing it, it wasn't a thing. And maybe
Mhm.
half of y'all didn't even know Droopy was around until people introduced y'all to Droopy. Because
Right.
I had to go through the same thing. I went around everywhere and soaked up the culture. You dig what I'm saying? So then when I'm in my city, I see, you know what I mean? Cats ain't really, but I'm from a city where like, yo, we want to see where we could take the party to, right? So I'm
Mhm.
going to start injecting the DJ culture that I'm used to into the party. Now I don't mix the songs all the way through the party because I understand that there's some dances that have finale endings. So I want those finale endings to happen. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But then throughout it, I'm mixing in records and this and that, and I'm showing. And then I might, what I've been doing in the lab, I bring it to the party.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I probably already tried it on my people first
Right.
before I even brought it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I might have heard it 1,000 times before I let you hear it once.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like putting in that work.
Mhm.
Hey Chris, someone in one of the chat also asked, and Paige perspective is coming from another DJ though, so that means she's talking about herself as well. Do you agree?
Well, Paige doesn't try to do the remixing thing, right?
Mhm.
So Paige is like, yo, my lane is this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But she can recognize what has made an impact, right?
She
So
definitely
that
can move the crowd. I
right.
can
So the
tell you
thing is
that.
like
Right,
even
definitely, yeah.
yeah, like even as creators on anything, like promoters, creators, if you're creating a dance, for some of your favorite choreographers, you've seen them push the boundaries, and you're like, and if you see it go over well, you're like, not to say you want to copy them, but you want to push the boundaries too. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able
Right.
to push the boundaries the way they did. You know what I'm saying? Let me experiment with some movement. Let me experiment with a different kind of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're introduced to music all the time by different choreographers. Can people on
Mm-hmm.
this joint really say that, man, I don't even listen to that stuff, man? Like, I'm not affected by the other music that I hear. You are. So you might
Right.
try something else. You know
Some
what
of
I'm
these
saying?
people never
Yes.
really listened to Afro music
Yes.
until this
Yes, Jamie.
choreographer came out with something. So I feel what you're saying.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, Paige doesn't mince her words. So she said what she said. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? But
Mhm.
the thing is like, as a creative and someone who is bringing stuff to the table, I think you can temper it by not being insulted, right? Because she not calling nobody whack.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She just saying, if people are watching him and the effect that he had, why wouldn't they try to do that? Why wouldn't you try to do that? Why wouldn't you try to get that same impact? You know what I'm saying? If you seen Cruise Control take off in 2017 and the mix went off, if you're mixing, why wouldn't you try to reach that? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think we everybody in here is from different regions of the country and have watched different DJs. Even if you were in the party scene, line dance scene, whatever the scene, we if you grew up around music, none of this stuff is new, right? And so you've been influenced by somebody, whether it be your local DJ, your radio DJ.
So I don't mean to cut you off, but regular DJing and line dance DJing is two different things.
No, we're talking about the actual remixing of a track and trying
Okay,
to
but
add up. But
now I'm
go
listening.
ahead,
Go ahead.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, you got it. You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
When because you got to think about different parts of the country. Like Richmond was behind in line dancing, right? By the time we really got Be More Nation in Richmond, we got your mix. We didn't even start with the original Be More Nation track. So we didn't even know when we got it. We didn't even know what it was. We just got a track. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get the bringing the cats
Regular
regular joint.
version and
Mm-hmm.
then the
When
remix.
we first started doing the joint, we was already doing the mix. And this is before we even know who a Chris Blues is. We didn't even know this was a mix. You know what I'm saying? This was the track that we got. This is where we started, right? And so I think people have influence over of a culture, but I think when it comes to, like I said, the conversation that was had last night, much as we can pull out the broom and the mop and clean it up, I feel like people are influenced by who they're influenced by. And nobody's saying Chris Blues don't have an impact on the community. You didn't put no work in. But I think, it just came out crazy. It sounded crazy.
Right. So like you just said, like you're influenced by who you're influenced by. So like while you may have been introduced to Be More Nation and you didn't know Chris Blues, there were people in Richmond that did. You know what I'm saying? So your crowd, y'all got, but you did get Bringing the Cats on that remix because Bringing the Cats is first. And then I brought in other Be More Club stuff. So you did get Bringing the Cats. You know what I'm saying? Is that if you weren't on to the dance just yet, well, I can't speak for,
Talking about DJs, not dancers, DJs.
yeah, DJs and whatever. You know what I mean? Like the track itself was out there for public consumption. So whoever
Correct. But we're
grabbed
talking about the ability to DJ and try. Like you said, try. Okay, I'm gonna try this mix. I'm gonna play this mix to see if it worked tonight. Like that influence. I'm talking about that type of influence.
right, that's what I'm
We
saying. So like when you get the Be More Nation remix, right? For anybody who's down there who isn't used to remixes being done to dances, right? So
Mhm.
if you got it immediately with the remix, I don't know what to say about that. But like other people who received that remix, once it got out there, other people who are getting into DJing, it's a safe space to say, yo, I can try other stuff. And here's the thing, I took the ass kicking for trying stuff. I'm the one that took the darts. You know what I'm saying? It's a safe place for y'all to just create. but I took the ass kicking for it. Yo, what are you doing? What the fuck is going on? Da 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 da. Like I took that. No, that none
Okay.
of y'all took that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I took it for you.
No,
I'm
I'm
not
taking.
Now
saying
they still getting it. They still getting
No,
it. They still
no,
getting it.
no. I'm
no no
They
taking
no
still
that
getting
now.
it.
no no
I'm
no
taking
no.
that now. And I said that to
I
you
do.
earlier. I
No no.
said
What I'm saying
I
is
think
I'm
I
you're
get
taking
what
getting
that now.
you're
I think I
getting
get what you're
you're getting
saying.
what people's preferences are. You're getting that ass kicking. Like yo, I'm not feeling that or feeling this. But the to feel safe to try to create. Not to say you wouldn't have tried it anyway, but
I would have.
we never would know that because you did see it being done. You know what I'm saying? So you say to yourself, like, yo, I could try that too. Not to say I want to be like Chris Blues,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But the thing is like if you could recognize that other people have an effect and not be insulted, right?
Yeah.
Why be insulted with the Chris Blues
Well,
effect?
okay. Let me say this now. See, with me, and I think you should understand this. Yeah, I would have done it if you didn't come before that, because as you know, Blues, I was the first one to let you be you at an event. You told me that summer swag way back then,
Hold on,
letting you do that.
I told you you were the first one to let
Like,
me be
yeah,
me.
yeah, like do that mixing on the regular at an event. Like you say, yo, a lot of people don't let me do that. Yo, you let me rock. I say, yo, do your thing. I like the mixes because I always grew up on that. That was always my
But
preference.
I wouldn't say you were the first to let me do me because like I'm gonna do me regardless. What I think is
Uh,
like
I'm
what
not saying no. You said this to me. You told me out your own mouth that they don't get it up there like that. So you let me. You don't tell me like basically. I'm not one of the ones. I ain't saying the first. Just change that if that's the way it came out.
okay.
But I don't tell you what to do. You know, I say, yo, do you. That's what I'm saying. Like, you want to mix, go ahead. Keep doing it. Experiment.
So the beautiful thing about that though is like Greensboro, North Carolina, while there is history there right now, there's history in North Carolina now of line dancing. When I was doing parties with you, the history wasn't as deep as it was in Philadelphia, right? So in doing what I was doing in my location, it was tough because of the hierarchy of line dancing, right? They weren't ready to let that be a thing, right?
Yeah,
Where you were, because the history and there wasn't really a hierarchy yet, experimentation was it was great at that time. You could allow expression to be done, like yo, just do your thing, because there really isn't a hierarchy here to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Because that's
I
what
get
happened with Dare to Be Different. When I did Dare to Be Different parties, it's like yo, just do your thing.
I get that. I get that. But I'm just saying, like when you said would maybe it wouldn't happen. No, if I'd have DJ and you never had DJ, I know I would have still did it that way because of what I came up on. That's just was my preference. Always blends, always been my preference on what I listen to. So that's the way I'm gonna try to do it. Even if I can't do it, that's the way I'm gonna do it.
But
But
I get
I,
that, right? But the thing is, unfortunately, we'll never know, right? That's the Kanye
yeah,
thing,
because you can't
right?
yeah.
We'll never
But
know, right?
I could set that record straight on my side though. Like, no, that when it and I did feel like Paige was saying that, and that's why I responded because she kept saying that, like trying to get the blues effect. They trying to get the blues effect. I'm like, what that mean? And like Marquise did say, I came and said I ain't trying to be like him, and she didn't explain it different. Like, well, I ain't mean it like that. Now that I think about it, and I ain't think about it then, but once he just brought that up, I'm like. That don't make sense though, because if I would have said it and then you'd have said, "No, I ain't trying," I'm like, "Nah, that ain't what I meant," and that would have been the time where I would have explained it differently. That's the platform right there to clarify that. She never did that.
Yeah, but
I'm
she
not
never.
saying she did or not. I rock with
Well,
Paige,
but
but
here's the thing, y'all are taking it that she's saying you're copying. She never said copy. She said Chris Blues effect. Y'all are wording it that it's copying.
I think
no, I'm
I
not gonna
think
say
I think it's more so how the whole thing was structured in a sense. It gave off that vibe in a sense. You know what I mean? Because I was watching it. First of all, let me say this because I don't want to sound like a hater. As far as what you're saying, Chris, I definitely give you props and your credit. Coming in the game, opening the door, doing a lot of things that you've done
no,
to.
no. Let's get that straight right
No,
now.
no, we
No,
don't because I want to make sure it's
nobody.
clear. I
I
want to
don't
make
think nobody here know that Chris Blues ain't been the most successful one doing that
right.
and paid the biggest influence on that.
Yeah. So we
Correct.
want
I
to make
don't
sure
think
that's
nobody's saying that. If
Correct.
anybody is, speak
Correct.
up now.
Right.
Correct.
That never was the thing. I recognize that, and I know that because he was my DJ to start off. That's true.
Facts. Facts. So I want
So
to make sure that's clear from the jump as far as the respect and credit at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But like I said, as I was watching and I was observing and listening, it was giving off that vibe that we were trying to be like Chris Blues or get the effect that Chris Blues. And I'll keep it 100 with you. If she said get the effect of Stefan, get the stuff of Rondi, Carlos, or whoever, I would have still felt the same kind of way. Because for me, the way I interpreted was like we were trying to be like this particular individual. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't care who name it was positioned. It just that's what it came off of.
Yeah,
Now
it's
she
just
may
like
have not
when
meant it. She may
like
not
we
have
when
meant it that way.
Blues first came on here, he said, like you always say, set the record straight. Everybody we brought on this podcast, that's all we were trying to get them to do. Set the record straight. You somebody whoever we brought on, they even said something controversial, or we was like, they said something. Everybody kind of was like, so everybody we wanted to smoke from anybody. What you this was said, what was meant, clear it up for everybody so we can move
But
on.
but the thing
We
is, like,
all family. We all family. We all
right,
respect each other's crafts.
Right.
everything is interpretation, because like y'all interpreting what she said. I'm interpreting what she said. Like, she said what she said, right?
Right.
If you're insulted by it, then that's something that you have to deal with, right? Because she didn't say y'all niggas is whack and y'all trying to be like Chris, right? There's effects with everybody. Like, choreographers have effects on the community, right? So if somebody's saying like, yo, somebody trying to have the Ali effect, how are you interpreting that?
trying to
If
be
Ali
somebody
like
says,
Sharon.
Ali, trying to
huh?
be
Ali.
like him. Well,
Mm.
let's keep it
Right,
real, man.
right.
Hold up. Let's keep it
That's
real.
what y'all
If
say.
if they say you trying to get the Chris Blues effect, that's basically saying you trying to be like Chris Blues.
Right, to a degree, but to me, that's not all it's saying. Like, y'all are saying that's all it's saying. I'm not
No,
saying
I
that's
didn't
all
say
it's.
when I
What I'm
said
saying,
that piece. Then
what I'm
we talked earlier, and it ain't really no thing with it with me. But I just wanted to set that record straight at that time because yeah, I did take it like that. Did now you explained it how you felt, but I'm still saying with Paige. And I'm gonna say this too. A lot of people felt like that's what she said. Cause that's why I think this is going on tonight. Carlos and them know. I'm like, yo, everybody be hitting me up. Like, I was cool when I woke up. Like, but they come and say, yo, man,
It's 76 people in here for a reason.
they was
But
trying.
this is the Jordan effect right here.
Thi-
Man, this is the
Eh,
look
eh,
at stuff on our closet. Look at
eh,
when somebody say somebody effect.
So check it out. When they, even like you said, Jordan, when they say the Jordan effect in the NBA for the niggas that play ball, right? When they
Yeah.
say the Jordan effect, they don't necessarily mean like you trying to be just like Michael Jordan. They're saying like you clutch, you bring it every game, you this and that. Like,
yeah.
there's a lot of players like that. They phrase it as the Jordan effect, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Like, if somebody's saying the Ali effect, there's creativity behind that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? There's music appreciation behind that. But if niggas is just taking it like you trying to be like Ali, well, then what's wrong with music appreciation? What's wrong with
I
eclectic
guess because
steps?
it
But
wasn't that bland. It
but
was
no,
Mm-mm,
but what I'm
mm-mm.
saying is,
No,
either way, what it gives is, what is your mentality? What is the mentality of the person listening to the statement? You know what
I
I'm saying?
yeah.
If your mentality is, yo, there's shade coming from it, then you're gonna take shade from it. You know what I mean? And it might be some shade from it, but she'll let you know if she mean it for you. What I'm saying is that if somebody's saying the Rondi effect, right? If you're saying like, yo, he's trying to be like Rondi, or are you trying to be interactive with people on the dance floor? Are you willing to play whatever and it doesn't matter what it is? Like, what these are the qualities that he has. You can't be Rondi. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're taking it like, yo, you just trying to be like this nigga, then yeah, it okay. But again, what are the qualities of this person? You know what I'm saying? What is the effect? What is that?
That
Like, what's
that's the
wrong?
thing.
And what's
That's what
wrong
I'm
with
taking
that?
it like saying no. What I took it like you trying to have that success that
but
saying.
because my thing
Not
is
saying be you.
when you
You want
pinpoint
that.
it, like what Steph was saying, no matter who name we talking about. Let's use Rondi for example. If you pinpoint it, because it was pinpointed to a mix, Be More Nation. So if you say,
Well, it was
yo,
she didn't
well,
put it to that because she
if
said
we
remixes.
if we if Rondy known for getting behind the DJ booth and running out on the floor and teaching and whatever, and if everybody say that's the Rondy effect, I'm gonna feel some kind of way about that too. Cause I feel like I was doing that before I seen Rondy doing it. Now I seen Rondy do it at a high level, but I must be like, yo,
But here's the thing: if you're taking it as an insult, like if you've already done that, right? We're
Right,
talking about mentality. If you've already
right,
been doing that,
right,
what is the offense?
right.
What is the
there's
offense?
no. I'm not offended. That's what
Right.
Marquis said.
Yeah,
I'm just
right.
saying,
But hold on, hold on, hold on.
but for you
Let's
to, but for you to target the whole
wait a
community,
minute,
like
Carlos.
everybody
Carlos,
trying to be
no,
Rondy,
Carlos.
everybody
Carlos,
can't be
stop.
Rondy. Everybody ain't trying to be Rondy.
Carlos, stop, Carlos. Hold up. Okay, let's set the tone. Let's get real right here. Put it down here. All us niggas got egos. We know that. We all got egos and pride. Now to sit there and say, if you're getting offended or upset when somebody bring up somebody else, we all been there.
No,
We
but
all been there in
this is a
some kind of way.
personal friend.
Yo, man, I'm listen. I know
These are
how
friends.
I know how old niggas is like,
We
and I know cats don't believe me when I say certain shit, right? But like the reality of it is like ego on what? Like I don't compare myself to nobody. Like you don't even like you may not understand that, right? Because me and you have talked about like you think there has to be a best of something, right?
Mm,
Man, I don't give a fuck who the best. We talked
mm,
about this. Like somebody got to be the best, right? And
Mhm.
it's like, man, I don't care who the. If you think you the best, you the best. If if Ronnie think he the best, he the best. If Pleasure think he the best, he the best. What I will say, and cats sometimes take offense to, I'm not like these other cats. And niggas will take offense to that. But I'm really saying I'm
I
not
don't.
No,
like these niggas.
no, nigga, it's the tone, nigga. You the
Eh,
way you
I
use the
never, I
tone.
never, I
Hold
never take
on. But
offense
see,
to
that's what I'm
that.
saying. We
Saying
talking
I'm
about
not like them.
mentality.
Never
Cause
that.
cause
It's the
cause men
tone, dog.
cause men who stand on business, like men is like, yo, you right. Like, nigga, I'm not
I'm
like
not.
you.
Yeah,
Like,
I get
yo, I
that.
don't, you don't do what I do. That don't mean I'm better than
But
you
Bingo.
or you
that's the
better than
beauty of
me.
it, though. That's the beauty of it.
That's
Hey,
the
but
beauty of it. But for
blues.
But that's
It's
why.
how
That's
you
why
say
I.
it. It's
Oh,
how
that's
you
why I
say it,
immediately
bro.
responded with
listen,
Paige.
but listen to
I'm
what you're
not trying
saying,
to be like him.
Marquise.
I'm being
It's
myself.
how you say it.
Yes,
Like,
because tone matter.
but who would say that to you? And I'm not even trying to insult
No,
you,
I get
but
you.
who would say that kind of term to you? It's how you said it. Who would say that kind of term to you?
Who?
Who
How?
would say that kind of statement?
Anybody who's listening to understand
Nah.
communication.
Your shorty would say some shit like that. Yo, it's how you said it. It's how you
Oh,
said it. Your
Oh,
shorty would say that to you.
now
It's
we
in
Now he
how
got.
layman
you said it.
Hold
terms,
up.
So
in
I'm not.
He
layman
got a
now we
terms, he
point.
being
called you a
Now he
bitch.
got a
No,
point
disrespectful.
no.
there.
What I'm
He got a
saying
point.
is,
Now we
no. What
being
I'm saying.
He got a
disrespectful with
point
it.
there. He do got a point there.
We
That,
Cause
being
thank
I,
you.
I argue.
disrespectful.
That's all
I
I'm saying.
argue
What I'm
that
saying
all
is,
the time
there we
with
go. That's
women.
what I'm saying. Like
It ain't about no tone. It's the
if your
message.
Man, we
mentality
being
is focused on my
disrespectful.
tone, like yo, listen, man, I
No,
can't help it, man.
so
I know
all right,
y'all
so
niggas.
I believe that.
I know y'all
so
niggas from I know y'all niggas is from areas where y'all might talk kind of crazy and this and that, and it sound kind of harsh. But I'm from an area where how I say it, yo, like some niggas is gonna be like, man, I don't even like how this nigga said that to me. But for real, you gonna know if I got a problem with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like niggas know, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey,
come on,
that's
man.
funny.
Like,
That is
man,
funny,
like,
bro. Hey,
I mean,
you funny, bro. For real,
I,
that was funny.
No.
I'm gonna
Now
give
hold
you
I
up,
a pass
mean,
Marquis.
you know
Hold
though.
how
up. Hold up.
I get. You know
Hold
how
up,
I get
Key.
down. You know
Hold
how
up,
I get
Key.
down.
Hold up, Key.
You know how I get down.
I do.
So
I feel him on that part about the tone. I
I ain't
always say
trying to.
that with women.
I
I
don't,
don't
I
like
don't even try
tone. I
to
don't
hear
give a
that,
damn about
Steph.
that.
I don't care. If you
I
say a
don't, man.
certain thing a certain way, period,
well,
nigga, it mean what you said. It sound what you said. I ain't like the rest of these niggas. Nigga, I'ma take that person because you. If I'm standing next to
I
you
don't
when
take
you
that.
say
I
it,
don't take
nigga,
that
I
you know you
personally.
mean,
talking.
I
You know you
mean,
talking
being
about
from,
me.
I, I bet I grew up an athlete. The best athletes to think the same way. They all feel like that.
That's what I'm.
And that's cool. And that is cool. But you can't.
you
But
know what I'm gonna take. You know what I'm gonna take some kind of way. Somebody saying like, "Yo, that nigga whack as shit, and I'll do a better job than him." It's like,
Yeah.
word. Like,
Mm,
come on, bro. Like now you out of pocket. Now if you say
yeah,
like, "Yo," if you talking to somebody like, "Yo, I'm not like Chris, man. Chris not like me," I'm gonna sit there and be like, "Yo,
that's true.
that's for real." Like, and I might back it up. Like, yeah, I'm not like that nigga at all, for sure. I just,
or we could say something like I could say at the end of the day, I do things a little bit different. Some DJs do certain things. I don't do that. We just do things differently.
I mean that, and that might be how Tampa say it, but I'm from North Philly. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm from North Philly. You
No,
know what
you
I'm saying?
are.
Like,
Hey, you are
Uh,
funny, dude. You are funny, man. I give you that. You are.
Yo,
You're
I'm really not
hilarious,
trying to be.
man.
I'm really not trying to be funny. I'm really
You
like,
was being extra funny, bro.
bro.
Even
You
if
know,
you ain't trying.
here's the thing. You know how I get down. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
get it. I
I,
get it, but I
yeah,
want to let you know it still sounds funny when you say it,
I
though.
hear
You know
you.
what I mean? At the end of the
Well,
day.
you know, then keep laughing. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Good
It's
talking. I
all
Yeah,
get
I
good.
it.
think
So,
like I'm not here to talk for page. Like the thing
Right,
is
right.
like I've put in work. You know what I'm saying? Like I've put in work
nope.
that niggas don't even see. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is, I'll say something like that, and somebody will say, I put in work too.
Mm.
That's why
Not on
I
here.
can't that's why
No.
I can't talk to
Mm-mm.
certain cats. You know what I'm saying? The
No.
thing is, like, if I'm saying, yo, I put in work, I do what I do. I don't compare myself to nobody. Like one time Rondi told me, Rondi told somebody to their face, like, yo, I don't do what Chris Blues do. Chris Blues do it like this. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even taking it as a jab. And he might have been giving me props. I was just listening to what the brother had to
Mm.
say. He had a conversation about Chris Blues, and he was like, yo, Chris Blues get down like this. Rondi do it like this. You know what I'm saying? And I never questioned whether or not you was throwing shots or you was giving props. Because the reality of it is whatever that statement itself is true. We don't do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody goes away from that, like, yo, is he saying like I don't do my thing? I don't know. I don't know how to make you feel better about that. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta figure that shit out. You know what I mean? So again, I'm not speaking for Paige, but my thing is, what is what is wrong? If you can recognize the impact that I've had, right? What is wrong with a Chris Blues effect? You can still say, yo, I'm not trying to be like Chris, right? And
Yeah.
if
Which is what
nobody,
I said.
and here's the thing, and if nobody clears it up, then you've made your statement, right? Why, like, do you explain yourself to everybody? Do you explain yourself to everybody? I know Chris don't explain himself to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I really be quiet on shit a lot. I'll be chilling until it's time not to chill, right? Then I'll speak up and be
And
like,
on podcast format, yeah, we explain everything. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Even on that, some things gotta just be. Like some things you'll say and it just be. You know what I mean? And you'll flip to the next topic. You know what I'm saying? Like some things will just stand. Everything doesn't get closure.
Mm.
Everything don't get closure. You know what I'm saying? And everything not supposed to get closure. You know what I'm saying? The thing is like if you putting in work as a DJ, everybody. So I have DJs that I came up under, right? And I don't compare myself to them, but their influence on me is what I introduced to the line dance culture. You dig what I'm saying? So I have DJs that so to me it was like it was yo, I'ma just cause I didn't come in through a group, I didn't come in through a cosign, I didn't come in through a class. Like how I got into this is mad, like it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? But I just was like, yo, I'm gonna take a chance on certain things. Whatever that's going to be is going to be. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like yo, I'm gonna try to do. I wasn't constantly saying like I'm gonna do it different than them. I already knew I was different from them, so I didn't have to consciously say or make people believe that I want to be different from them. You know what I mean? Like it just wasn't a concern of mine. And even cats that are doing it today, I'm not concerned with who's doing what at what level because I still got work to do. I got work to do. Like niggas don't sit in the trophy room. I'll be chilling. You know what I'm saying? And to set the record straight, earlier I heard John say about the Rondi dance. To set the record straight, I did that mix at an all snap party a month before Rondi brought the dance out. And I spoke to Rondi about it when we was doing the remix joint, when he was talking about last call earlier. You know what I'm saying? So I spoke to Rondi about it. I did the remix at an all snap party. Rondi was there. He brought the dance out later on, and we still rapped about it. So the remix was already out, and he just created a joint to it, and I still rap to him about it. You know what I'm saying?
About that.
I don't
About
think
that.
is that what he John said something about that.
He said
Yeah,
it
he
Yeah,
mentioned
earlier.
yeah.
he mentioned
Yeah,
it
he
earlier. He
said it
talked about
earlier.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Said it earlier.
He
You know what's
mentioned
yeah.
it
funny?
earlier.
You know what's funny? I remember your mix. All right, so I remember your mix, and I actually videoed it back in October. I can't remember the year. It was before y'all heard your mix, actually. I did it. I didn't even do a mix. I wasn't even doing mixes then. I was doing what I call a twist at the time, where I would take a dance that exists and I would do it to another song. So I called it an A twist at the time or whatever. And I remember, and not, I don't want to say this in a sense where I know it's accurate because at the end of the day, maybe nobody have seen the video or whatever the case may be. But um, I remember Sakia, she saw it because I was doing last call and we did it to the Lil Wayne track. And I said, hey, yo, we're just playing around doing something, da da da, this, that, and the other. Did it to the Lil Wayne track. She was like, hey, yo. And she tagged Chris. And I don't know if you ever saw that video. She said, hey, yo, Chris, check this out. And then it was just a coincidence in my eyes that once that happened, then that your mix came right after. And I'm like, damn, did the nigga see what I just did? And I was like, it is what it is, whatever like that. And I just let it be what it was and all that. So I just thought it was very interesting. And I got receipts, just so you know. If you want me to, I do have
Oh
receipts on
Lord.
it at the
Right.
end of
Like
the day.
I'm trying to figure out where this is going. Like
Are
All I'm
you trying
saying is,
are you trying to say he
all I'm
stole
trying
it?
to say is I did the last call on the what's the name early on too. That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh.
okay.
That's all
Well
I'm trying to say.
well you can have props for that, bro. Like
I
you got
appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It
yeah.
means a lot,
Well, hopefully you're happy. Cool.
just a little bit.
Hey, I
You
need
got
y'all to start over because I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
Chops, we're not
Oh,
doing this
it's
today. We're not doing this shit, Chop.
Starting from the top.
What up, chops?
What's up?
nigga.
So hold on, Chris. I got a question. You said something earlier about working on yourself, not really worrying about what other people doing. Now, by being somebody in the game, for as long as you've been in the game, you don't think you have there's a place where Chris can help people, you know, ascend, constructive criticism, critique. Like Stefan said, he was. It was a time where he got pulled off the front line because he was doing some crazy stuff on the flow. Where somebody pull you, like, you know what I'm saying, with DJing the same way. Like somebody like, yo,
That was Sandra Richardson who pulled me out the front line. Yes, it
yes,
was.
I feel like it's always space in the game for somebody to, reach out, reach one, teach one.
So you mean me reaching out to people to give advice?
Yeah. Instead of just like, I'm doing me, everybody do them type of thing. Like,
Well, I mean, people.
He,
I've talked to people on. I mean, they could tell you if I've given any advice. Like I'll
okay.
he
let
gave
people.
me some.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
I
He gave me some.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a gatekeeper. Like you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
But to me it's all about intent. What I see in people. You know what I mean? Because I think that's important, right? Like what are you trying to do? What's going on? You know what I mean? So I try to if someone from who I am, I'm I'm naturally like, right? But you know, yeah, if you trying to elevate on the DJ tip or just elevate the culture in general, yeah, we can have dialogue about that for sure. I just don't like the dialogue about bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, if we want dialogue and we're gonna keep it, but we start getting into some other shit, it's like, all right, then like, I may not want to be part of that. But yeah, I definitely throw some gems at people and just, and that's and the thing is not to say like I ostracize myself or anything. It's just I'm in the mix. You know what I'm saying? And I see people doing their thing, and I don't got no problem telling somebody like, "Yo, I see you doing your thing." You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's it's um it's better for me to just watch you as you ascend or not ascend, right? Like I don't, if you seek me as a reference or a resource, I'll tell you what I know. I ain't got no problem about that. You know what I'm
Hey
saying?
John, you gotta
But
accept the audio. Accept your
but
audio, John.
I don't like to insert myself
Okay.
into what people are doing. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I'd rather you, if you building and you doing your thing, that's cool. Now, if
They
we gonna have
act.
dialogue on something, then that's cool. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. But yeah, for sure, man. Like if it's all about production. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let's make it better. You know what I mean?
But as far as like, even if it's somebody doing something that you don't like, you wouldn't interject yourself.
Well, the thing is, like, I'll give a point. So, like, it's not to say that I don't like it, but like an example, like I hit Marquise up the other week and was just like, "Yo, man, you want to put your speakers above people's heads?" You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't want the sound to die on people's body in the crowd, right? You want to put the speaker up against, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
that's just a gem to like, yo, you want your sound to be better. You know what I mean? Like, here's a tip that I've been doing for years. You know what I'm saying? So, just whatever. People ask me about sound. People ask me about MacBooks. You know what I'm saying? People ask me about just anything. You know what I mean?
Soft, software.
Yeah,
Yeah.
software, just everything. Like, people have watched what I've had as a setup, and you could tell people looking at it like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? And they want the information on it. It's like, I ain't got no problem giving the information. Telling niggas to, put your soundboard to your sub and your sub to your tops, right? Like, that's basic shit that I got from my mentors, and just pass it on to make sure that your sound is better. You want to have an actual mixing board, right? For niggas that was coming straight out of their controllers, is like, that's cool. But if you want to control this sound properly, I'm
Correct.
telling niggas, yo, get your mixing board.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm giving mad jewels to people because they've seen what I've done. So like that comes back to that effect that Paige talking about, right? It doesn't have to be negative. Like, I'm dropping jewels on brothers. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, I'm not just doing this so Chris Blues could pop. You know what I'm saying? The culture need to pop. If
I
your
agree.
sound is good, that means people are going to have a better time. They're going to be willing to travel more, so they're going to come see me. You know what I'm saying? They're going to come see you. If the sound is right, if things are going well, then everybody wins.
Chops. Chops, how you feel about the remix, coach?
You said what I feel about what?
How do you feel about the influx of DJs doing more remixes now? How you feel about that?
I got no problem with it. I know well, one listening to my conversation. When I first started line dancing and DJing, I was told immediately not to do remixes by Katrina for some reason.
Mm.
Oh, 5-0.
I don't say names. I don't care about saying names. Katrina was like, "Oh, don't do remixes," and then she was like, "Just being honest," she was like, "The only person that do remixes and we don't have no problem with it is Chris. So when Chris do remixes, we ain't got no problem with it." I was like, okay then."
What?
I was like, "Dang, can't nobody else do remixes but Chris?" But I got no problem with it. As long as it don't get too crazy. Like
Yeah.
whenever I get a remix, I play it. Like a couple of y'all got some remixes I share. I
Yeah.
think Players got one I play all the time. Chris got some joints I play all the time. Marquise got some I play all the time.
All right.
So I can't get no remix
Okay,
from
John. Sound
Quan.
like
So I don't know
John.
about
Wanted
Quan.
to say John say you got
I
some.
got John remixes too. I can't even say
Okay,
nothing.
okay.
You in the dog, John? What's up?
Yeah. I'm in the dark,
I
man.
got
I'm
some
in the
I got some
top
John
shit.
remixes too. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got no problem with it as long as it don't get too crazy.
Dark
Uh,
Man X over there.
I think we should let DJs do what they do. If people enjoy it, let them do what they do. Uh, I think the only problem I have as far as remixes, like some people are territorial about remixes. Like I've heard people saying don't make a remix because it's already a remix to that. I think that's kind of strange, but
Mm.
The same
That
with
was a
dances.
that was a topic last night though. They said that. Well,
The
how do you feel
same with
about
dance.
remixing a remix? Mm.
remix to remix, hey, sometimes it just depends on the party, man.
Mm.
Let DJs do what they do.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
child, I remix your shit. Shut up, Steph.
That's what's up.
I remix John's Triple
Uh-huh.
ABC. You know.
I remix John
You
and
did?
8 Mile because John remixed 8
When I added
Mile.
the Michael Jackson
And I
vocals,
remixed John
you,
and 8
yeah.
Mile on
Oh
So She
man.
Sexy. On the
Oh.
cruise. I did it on the cruise, didn't I, John? John was standing, he was sitting right there beside.
And that's the part about so DJing the same way when people dancing and they want to add some extra flair to it, they put a spin on it, they put a body roll, they might start doing call outs. DJs enjoy having fun behind the DJ booth, bro. Like some they want to add some stuff to it, try something new. That keep the excitement going too. It go both ways. Of course, you want to make sure the floor is good, everybody dancing, but within that, they're trying to have fun with it. You know,
I feel like we, at the end of the day, we all can sit here and say that we all agree upon the same feeling of it. Like, DJing doing what they do. But it's not really about us. It's about the people who we playing the music for, honestly. So,
That's true.
I mean, we can say the same shit until we all blue in the face, but we all agreeing with one another at the end of the day. Maybe except Marquise.
Oh, who got a problem with remixes?
Mm.
I just play Marquise.
What?
You so funny.
Hey,
I don't. I don't think
why this topic came up anyway? How this came about
Uh,
for the remix?
it's a
Because I feel
continuation
like
from.
it's just a
it's
piggyback.
only
It's the piggyback type it off the Real Talk podcast, pretty much. Because some people hit stuff up, like, damn, why you didn't say too much in that? Pretty much. I think
I
if
mean
Mike
the
was
vibe for me, like the vibe of the conversation last night was it almost was basically what Chops just said. It was like, yeah, I mean, everybody just press buttons,
So
press
hold on.
play,
Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
and
Hey, hey,
Chris
hey! Everybody
Blue,
ain't pressing
Chris,
buttons, dog.
Let's
wait, time out, wait. I said it felt like it was like everybody press buttons, play the song to the end of the song, go to the next song, except for Chris Blues. And I feel like basically what Katrina told you.
I gotta finish watching this podcast. I still
What
Katrina,
gotta
podcast
finish
was
that.
this? 'Cause I think I gotta watch it too. You said the one from Sunday, Real Talk.
no, that's
I didn't.
Tuesdays, man. Get your dates right. Get your dates right.
I
Are
didn't.
you even in the group? Are you even? Do you know nothing about the podcast?
You
You
don't know
know
nothing
anything
about
about
it.
it?
And that's
He ain't
cool.
I
even in
be,
the
hey,
group.
look, hey, y'all see where
That's
I'm
all
at?
right.
I be at work. Shit, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, get to the
tell him,
money.
Yeah.
tell
To
him,
the money.
tell him.
To the money.
What's up,
Booge, you
Like
say
man?
you. Booge, when you about to say something?
I say, like, let's keep it a buck because everybody here is dancers as well, right? So when they were talking about remixing, they were talking about from a dancer's
Dancers.
perspective, right? So from
Correct.
a
Right.
dancer's perspective, are there any times where you feel like there's too much remixing going on at the party?
Yes,
So
Yeah.
what we talking
I
about? John,
said that. Yeah, I said
John,
that already.
John just said yes. Like
Yeah,
there's people who feel some kind of way that it could be too much, right? When there's a balance, there's no issues.
Right.
This comes up when it's done too much at the party, right? So
yeah,
as a DJ, so when John said that to Steph, Steph is saying he's experimenting. But if there's dancers who are saying that they don't like it, right? It's just respecting that point of view. The DJ can have a point of view that I'm just trying to experiment, see where I can take it, da 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 da. Da. But dancers are selfish. Dancers want what they want. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And that's okay. But a DJ has to be willing to hear that you're doing too much or I didn't enjoy it, and not think that the world is against them.
Correct.
I ain't
Right.
think
right.
that. I'm trying to find my balance. I said that.
No, and
Yeah,
that's cool. But like I don't know. And again, I've heard I want to say I've heard most of you play, right? And and again, people don't want to believe when niggas be saying stuff. I'm never listening to some of y'all play. Like I can hear a bad transition. That's
Mhm.
just your ear. But I'm never listening to niggas like, yo, he trash. Yo, I'm better than him. Like, yo, like if I hear a bad transition, I just be like, ooh, that was rough. But
Yeah.
that's as a listener. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right.
That's not even as a DJ to like you might hear a song that they pick and be like, You know, you kind of wonder why they chose that, right? And you like, all right,
Well,
you
that
know,
that kind of go back to what we were saying about like the what John said earlier. It's only a handful of people doing it anyway. So, cause when we all travel, right? So if you're gonna keep it up, like you said, keep it a buck.
keep it a stack.
Most of the people that's DJing at all these events is like a playlist, basically, right? Ain't so when you talking about bad transitions, that's 95%. Ain't no transitions. It's a song being played to the end,
And then another.
and the nigga hit play, and the next song come on. That's 95% of the community. Everybody ain't a Chris Blues or a Stefan or John Woodhouse. This, this is it right here on the screen. There's a couple people missing.
Oh yeah, I mean, when you put too much work into it, because I've done that. Like, man, you blend it in just right. The song come in, and they be like, "Start it over." Oh,
That's
oh.
hey, I done messed up the
I'm
whole
like,
fucking vibe.
now you messed up the vibe. Like, what are you doing?
Like, damn,
You thought you just killed it. You thought you
hey
just
man, you
did
Man,
your
gotta
I
you
thought
gotta count them
I
in, bro.
killed it.
you just
I
did
got
your
him
thing.
in. It
You gotta
smooth in
count
my
their ass
thing. They be
in.
like,
5, 6, 7, 8. Next man.
play it
But
over.
see
And
that
to the
that's
point, and it's like, okay, now it's like, because like I said, line dance is not really trying to hear that. They just want to hear their song. So you doing extra stuff, it's cool. But 9 times out of 10, they just want to hear their song.
and that's what they were saying last night. Like that's what they were saying last night. They were saying, yo, the remix culture that has come into play is becoming a little overwhelming for them. Right now, we didn't have every dancer in the community on. If you want to take a poll of everybody, feel free to do that. But in this particular space, they were saying, yo, we don't really need that. And in some instances, we don't really enjoy it. Right. and and then it became a, you know, like when Paige brought up the Chris Blues effect, right? Now it became a, yo, y'all think we trying to copy him, and it's like I can't speak for Paige. If someone took it as you're trying to copy, okay then. But if we're all being honest and recognizing people's impact in the game, you know, if someone looked at Steph and said, you know, he trying to have that John Woodhouse effect of blending records constantly in, right? Pause. But Steph could take that and be like, fuck you mean I'm trying to be like John? Or you can be like, it's a safe space to try this kind of stuff because I've seen it done at a successful level. You know what I'm saying? John brought that part of the DJ culture to line dance, that he blends the records in continuously. Some people enjoy it, some people don't enjoy it, but that's what John
I
wants to
love
bring to the culture. When Steph wants to do that as well for certain parts of his party, if they're saying he's trying to have the John Woodhouse effect, if you want to take it as an insult, then
Look at
take,
Steph.
you know,
Look at Steph's face. Hold
right.
up.
But what I'm saying
I
is,
ain't never heard nobody say that though, but okay.
right. But what I'm saying is, if they said it, she just
Yeah.
happened. She's saying that Chris Blues brought a consistent remix culture to line dance. Right now,
That's what
niggas
you
want to
said.
be like, nah, that's cool. You know what I mean? But we all been doing this for a long enough time to know that this started seeping in at a certain point. You dig what I'm saying? And then for people to be like, yo, it's a safe space to try to be creative because I've seen it done and I've seen it be successful. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I get that part. I get
Yeah.
that.
You know what I'm
Hey, let
saying?
me
So,
ask you something, Chris. What is your first remix you made?
He
silk,
asked me that so he could see if
silk.
he did it did it first. That's what he asked me
No,
that.
no, 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 no. I just want to know.
It
Yeah.
was it was it was
I
silken.
just,
Because
oh,
Pleasure's first junk was in 1978.
okay.
So
Silken.
You said silking them. Hey, you gotta check that out,
Yeah,
bro.
I like.
I
Yeah, I like that one.
I ain't heard that one.
Yeah, it
The
was
silk
silken.
and the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah,
like I
yeah.
was doing mixes and not having the drop on there. And the only reason I started putting the drop on my shit, I'm gonna be honest, is because niggas was playing my shit and
And I
not
did
giving a shout out.
props.
Like, and it was just like, damn, like not even a shout out. Like, if it's good enough for your party, it's not good enough for a shout out. So
Yeah,
now
Yeah,
I
that's
that's
what
give
why
a
talk.
when
shout
you
out.
play my dances, that shit say you're now listening to the sounds of DJ Q.
Oh
My
yeah,
drops are
like
in
yeah,
my
yeah,
shit.
gotta yeah.
Man, nobody hear that, man.
Yeah.
I played
Nobody
that.
hear that. Nobody hear
Shit.
that shit.
Nobody
Everybody
hear
What
just
that
that?
they
shit.
What the
understand.
remix
Yeah,
you made, Marquis?
that man
Marquis.
Pleasure don't got no drops.
I played a remix for
Me?
Marquise, and I
He
made
said
sure everybody
pleasure,
knew that his
pleasure
ass made that motherfucker.
dropless.
Everybody was like, "All right, chops." I was like, "No, this
Hey,
Marquise
I
shit."
think.
Yeah, yeah, you
Well,
did.
Shit, I ain't
He
got
say
one
"Get
either.
down." What the
what's a
fuck your
good
name is?
conversation to have, and I've had it with John before, is like,
What about me?
why put a remix to something that's already remixed? Now we're not talking about an
Yeah,
eight
yeah,
mile
you.
track
We talked about
because
that, right?
an 8 mile track is what's already presented to the community. So if you remix an 8 mile joint, you're
You
adding
remixed
something to that's
to
already been. So
and
when
it's
8 Mile does
mixed.
his mix, he does an edit, he does a this, he might add some more bars to it. I'm not saying that 8
Right.
Mile can't do a remix, but most of what you hear on the 8 Mile mix is he's done an edit to the track. So he's added bars or taken away stuff, and it's presented by the choreographer to the community. This is the
Right.
That's the
song.
track. Right.
That's the track. Now, when we put something else to it, that's the remix, right?
That's
Right.
the
So,
remix.
we're not going to count an 8 Mile mix as a remix, but we're saying if
No.
something's already remixed, why would we? Why would remix the remix?
Well, I think I told Steph this before. I've remixed a remix before. So the song I think I know I remixed was Sharon.
Say what don't say
Yeah.
what you said first. Say why
No,
you remix the remix. Say it like that.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
Steph, man. You ain't even
Yeah.
gotta worry about that.
Okay. Go ahead.
So when I heard the mix, I think Chris, you played it. You played it at a party, and I heard it. That beat drop. I'm like, shit, what was that? So I'm vibing to it, boom, 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 boom. And then it went off to another song. And for me, listening in, feeling the vibe and the energy, I felt like it had the flow and it felt for me personally. So for me, I was like, that's the get down version. That's the get down part. So I was like, well, I got to figure a way to capture and keep the get down part, but also add something else to it to still enhance the vibe if we're going to keep looping what I consider was the get
So
down part.
you like how he started the mix. You just didn't
Oh,
like how it continued, basically.
I
Wait a
didn't like
minute.
how it ended.
Hold up.
How
That was
that
his that's his mix. I didn't know that was his
was
mix.
droopy. That was
Oh,
droopy
Droop.
on.
I wouldn't say yeah. I
Oh,
thought
he's
that
saying
Droopy
Blues
on.
played it. Blues played it
Blues
when he
oh,
heard
played
okay.
it.
That's what
the
I'm thinking.
Droopy
Like, no,
mix.
that
Yeah.
wasn't his mix.
Because then
He
it goes
being
off.
messy. He being messy. He know ain't nobody say it was a blues mix. Stop that shit, bro.
No,
You
I
ain't
really
hear
thought
that
that's what
shit.
he said. He said when
You ain't
Blues
hear that
played
shit,
it.
bro.
So
He
I'm
said
thinking it was
blues
your
play.
mix. That's when he said that. When
Nah,
Blues
There
nah.
goes
played it.
Steph. There you go.
Yeah, right. There go the
Who?
stuff shit.
Nah, we're not going to do
But
that. Nah, we wouldn't
that
do
was
that.
We
that
not
was
When
finna to
he
do that.
said
We not
when
finna to do
Blues
that.
played
We
it.
not
So I'm
finna to
thinking,
do that. Yo,
hold up.
Marquise, you got it, bro. We not finna
all
to
I
do
said
that.
was when I heard it, I felt that it felt off. And so I looped it and I kept his part that he brought in and I added something else on top of it to kind of enhance it even more.
So,
And that's the only reason why I remixed that remix in that
so let me,
situation.
and this is what I hear when you say that, right? That you did it for you.
Yeah, I did.
Cool, cool, cool. Hold
That
up.
was
Pause for
that
a
was
second before you respond. Pause for a
that what
second.
I was thinking.
Hold up, Chop.
He
Pause
did
for a
it for
second,
him.
Chop. Pause for a second, Chop. We got 42 likes. We missing 39. It's 81 of you guys in here. Can we get those checked, please? Go ahead, give us a thumbs up. If you're watching on YouTube right now, have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Episode 42.
Go
Out
ahead
of
now. What you
curiosity,
saying, Chop?
Chris, because I remember you had said that even in the podcast yesterday. Because there's some mixes I'll do. Well, I ain't gonna say some. There's a few mixes that I'll do for myself, like that one in particular.
Sound
But
like a
then
lot.
there's other mixes that I would do because I want to. I'm doing it so much at my class. I need to change the vibe of the party. So like what Steph was saying, he see the vibe, he see the flow, he see the consistency. So he want to shift it up or whatever like that. So my question to you would be: Is it wrong either way? If
Right.
someone
So,
does a mix for themselves or if someone does it for to change the vibe of the party, is there a
right.
wrong answer into that?
Yeah, I won't say that it's wrong or right. What I'll
Okay.
say is that we're speaking a different DJ language,
Okay.
right? So if that's taken as an insult, then
No, I'm not.
okay,
It's not
yeah.
that. I was just
What it
curious
is,
to
yeah,
get
it's like so
clarity.
like when someone's doing it for themselves, then we're not speaking the same language. Because when I'm doing a remix, I'm thinking of how to enhance the energy at the party, right? So and that's all I'm thinking.
So
I'm
quick,
you know
quick question: could that not be all in the same though? Because what if the mix that is for me that I felt that will affect the party?
right. Well, we're talking about intent. So you said I didn't like how it ended.
Correct.
So I feel like it needed something else.
To
Where
affect the
where
party too, right?
hold on. Well, what I'm
Go
saying
ahead.
is
Go ahead.
that
Sorry.
when it was played at the party, if you saw the party and what was going on at the party, I've played that Cheyron remix many times, and the energy never fell off. Now, if it fell off for you, then you went back and said, "Yo, I didn't like it, and I wanted to feel like I can enhance it." But at the party, it went off. You dig what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
that's what I'm interested in. Now, if people aren't feeling it at all, I could understand that. But if it went off at the party and you just said to yourself, I don't like that, so I'm going to put something else to it, and I think I'm going to enhance it. Well, okay, but we're speaking a different language. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because I'm not on that. I'm not thinking like that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
But I guess my question would be to you then in that situation, because while the party probably still did what it did, because I'm not trying to say, and I hope it didn't come off that way, that I felt that the party went down.
It was your tone.
So messy, Steph.
What the fuck, bro?
He's so messy, bro. I tell you. But for me personally, it was from the track. I'm listening to the track, and I felt like there could have been more with the
So
track.
what? So hold on, because I think you're losing people. In layman terms, what you're saying is the same way you listen to a regular track and say, "I want to enhance this joint and make the party." You heard his mix and said it was great, but I
But
think
I
we can
can
enhance
do
the
better.
party even more if we modify this mix.
Thank you.
Right? That's all you're saying, right?
That's it. As far as it did affect the party and made it fall off, I ain't saying that because that ain't what
So
I
hold on. So
seen.
hold on, real quick.
But
So I understand that Carlos came in and gave you a different type of verbiage,
yeah,
but like you're a grown man and you said what you felt. You said I didn't like it, and I
I,
thought that I could do something better.
with
So that's
with
what I'm
tone.
saying.
that's
Like
still
we
staying the same. That's true.
right.
I
No,
still stand
no,
on
what I'm
that.
saying is what you're saying is totally different from what he's saying. He brought the party aspect into it. You said I didn't like it. That's what I'm
Yes,
working with.
but
I didn't like
I also asked you, can they be one and the same
it.
in
No,
a sense?
no, I
Like,
don't. I don't think it
okay,
may pop off for the party, but the intent is what we're talking about. Your
okay,
intent was I don't like it. Your intent wasn't yo, the party is, you know what I mean? Like, let me see if I could, you know what I mean, get to boost this up. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Your
right.
intent was like, I don't like it. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
facts.
It's like when Steph said earlier, like, I'm getting tired of hearing this stuff. So like, his early intent was, I don't like it. Now it
Right.
may grow into, how do we expand and elevate the situation? But the initial intent is I don't like it and I wanna change it because this is how I feel.
And then
Okay.
and then I think you still have to still
Wait a
with that,
minute.
Marquise, you still have to give recognition to the person that did the mix too, though.
Correct. Facts.
So like you take Droopy's mix he made, add yours to it, and the only thing we hear is get. So
But that's
when-
another thing. That's another reason why you need to have your stamps on your stuff too.
but no, because even if wherever you
Cause
decide to cut that junk and edit it, even
no,
if he had it, I'm just saying.
he didn't. I listened to his track. I
But
know what you're
listen,
That's a
saying.
good.
but
That's a good
but no,
idea.
So you just thought it was a good idea
even
to
if
put
he
your
don't,
own on there.
you're still not giving him credit for it. At
You
the
heard
end of
him,
the day,
Quan.
I I still give credit regardless.
no, you giving credit to him on the on this podcast. But when you heard that track come on, it say get down.
Right. You ain't shouting out Droopy, my nigga.
Hey,
You ain't
Yeah,
hey,
shouting out
yeah.
Droopy.
Droopy
That's
ain't
fucked
shouting
up.
out
That's
Droopy.
fucked up.
Droopy ain't shouting out Droopy.
No, you said
I,
wait, you
Yo, you
wait,
heard
wait,
what he
wait.
just said,
I'm
Quan?
telling I'm
Chris,
telling you
this is
this.
why I said everybody
Hear
get
me
it,
out,
Chris. Hold on,
please.
Chris. This is why I said everybody get it.
Oh my
But
god.
Marquise, wait, you said when Chris Blues played it, you heard this beat come in. You said, "Ooh,"
I'm
So
finna
that
remix this
Droopy
bitch.
did that.
That's why I
Droopy did
thought
that.
he made it. I'm like, what?
Droopy
Right,
did that. And so what
right.
you said was, I want to continue and add on to that. Now, when we hear the track that you added on to, what do we hear?
Get
Droopy.
get get
You hear
down.
Droopy
we
first. You
no.
hear Droopy first.
Everybody saying,
Uh-huh.
yo, hey,
You
And then we
Marquise
hear what?
killed that joint. They
you
said Marquise
hear
killed
Right.
you
that
hear
joint.
Droopy first.
And
You
then
hear
we hear what?
Droopy
You see
first.
what they doing out here, John? You see what they
Yeah,
You
yeah,
doing out
yeah.
here,
hear
bro?
Droopy
Hey,
first,
I'm,
and then you hear
hey, I'm in
Get
the
Down.
bathroom. I can't be on here too
You see
long.
what that? You see what they doing out here, bro?
You hear Droopy first, and then you hear Get Down.
Hey, we
Nah,
need a
man.
part. We need a
No,
part
we
two.
hear his
That's
beat. We don't hear his name. We hear his beat.
He don't say
Hey, at the end
nothing.
of the day, it ain't supposed to be about us though. It's supposed to be about the people that's on the dance floor. We should make
Mm.
I
the
said that
party
already,
about us.
Chop.
No,
My
I
bad.
said
no,
that
I'm wondering.
already,
no.
Chop.
Whoa. Yeah, yeah. I get that, but we'll keep it a buck. If somebody on here make a mix and get down decide, you know what? Your mix okay, but I'm gonna take it to another level. And we don't hear
Put my
your
name.
goddamn drop on
Right,
that
right.
motherfucker.
You gonna
You
But
be
say
you gonna be
That was so
upset.
messy.
You
That
gonna
was
but
be
so
wait a minute,
messy.
upset,
we don't
and you
get
gonna
upset
make a
about
and
nothing.
you gonna make a call behind the scenes of somebody.
we not gonna do that. We
But
not gonna do that,
That
bro.
was so
hey,
messy.
let me clear one.
Get.
Let me clear. Hold on. I gotta clear one thing up too. I gotta go back on that. I see he said it twice. When he said about when I said I don't like what a song after a while I don't like. I also said I see the dance floor now is dead. Just
People
make
going through
sure
the
that was clear. I
motions.
said all in one sentence. It wasn't just about me because it ain't a selfish
So let
thought
me
with me.
ask you something. So you saw the dance floor dead on Intensity?
It wasn't intensity though.
No, what I'm saying is you remixed Intensity. You saw the dance floor dead.
What?
No,
He
no, I
said
ain't
It
say
Wait,
it
did.
wasn't
wait,
about intensity though.
No,
wait,
no,
wait.
but what I'm
Steph,
saying
you
in general, you're saying that when you
No,
do
I
this,
didn't. I
it's
didn't.
because you see the dance floor,
No,
right?
no, no. What made me go to start saying let me try something to elevate it because when I first saw to start even doing that, like say I'm gonna start blending or mix a song, try to elevate that. Not with intensity. I only did intensity because it don't got no words. All I did was put an acapella to it.
No,
That's
no,
it.
I know that. What I'm saying is you said you started remixing because you started seeing the floor a certain way,
Yeah.
right? So what I'm saying is did you see Intensity as dull on the floor?
Mm,
No, it's okay to say no,
Did you
right?
see that?
hold up.
Did you
No, no,
see
no, no,
intensity
no, no.
dead on the floor?
No, wait a minute. No, 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 no. I can't say that. It depends on who's doing it. I can't say that.
Oh no! Well, first,
what?
I can't say that.
I'm gonna be keeping a buck on that, Jones. Especially like at TCH,
I can't say that.
outside of two people, it was dead. It was normal.
Thank you.
I
I
think
was just gonna say that. I ain't want to say
everybody
that,
get
but I'm
caught up
like,
in the front line on some of them dances. Everybody be going through the motions on a lot of these shit.
eh. Don't
So
do it
hold up.
Like
So wait,
Perry and Jerome when
we keep
all
it
them
in a
was do-
buck though. We keep it in a buck. So then because you saw the floor dead, you thought to
It was a,
yourself,
it's a good idea. Add this
Gloria,
track.
Gloria was going to get them hype.
I did.
Wait, he
I
put
didn't
what
I didn't
to it?
but it wasn't even about that with
Wait,
that song. Even though we
He
going with that.
put what
Okay.
to it?
what
Okay.
you
We
Gloria.
can go
see?
with
What I'm
that.
saying, Steph?
No.
Steph,
We
Steph.
we can
Like,
go we can go
look,
with that.
No,
we
I'm just
boys.
saying. I'm not trying to be no kind of way. What I'm saying is
Now,
we just
now,
talking
now we're gonna
stats.
open that can of worms. We can do that. That's
No,
cool.
no,
That's cool. I'm
we're
saying,
talking about
I,
what's
I,
being said. I mean, you can talk about whatever.
no,
What I'm saying is in
yeah,
this
but
particular case.
no. I said when I first decided to start doing that at a party, it wasn't about when I said and see intensity do it to
Okay,
do it.
okay,
That was
okay.
just a chance I took.
No,
I
like,
mean, wait, hold up. So since we keeping it real, y'all done took chances that didn't hit. I could tell you yours, and I could tell you yours, John, too. But we ain't talking.
that's fine.
So
Oh yeah,
we
but
all
Yeah,
done done that.
but
Okay, if it
I didn't say that the
I
reason I
get that.
started remixing was because I saw the floor dull. I didn't say that.
Okay, but
Okay,
okay,
yeah.
well, let's say this. Let's say this. Have you not looked at the floor now and look like I remember because I've been on the floor and I know what it is. And I'm looking now from a DJ perspective where you can see the floor now and feel that energy. And it's not that no more.
Y'all
Like
hear
they're
the
No,
going
echo?
through the motions. That's just where it is.
oh no,
So I
bro.
said I'm gonna try something different. Plus, I don't want to do what everybody been doing. I'm sorry.
No,
If they
no, I
say that,
hear you.
okay, he want to
What I'm trying
remix
to say,
live.
what I'm
Go
trying to
ahead.
say is that it from what you we're only going off of what you said. Now, if you're going to reword that, that's fine. What you said was the reason you started implementing mixing into your
Yep.
sets is
Yep.
because you were looking at the floor and you
Mm-hmm.
wanted to give it a different energy. So
Yep.
I just brought up that when you saw intensity being done, is that one of the dances that you saw with no effort on the floor and you wanted to interject something else?
It
Because I
wasn't
never
intense.
saw that with
No, it
I
wasn't
never saw that
intensity.
with intensity.
It wasn't intensity, but
Okay.
I did do that when I did that. So, but it wasn't intensity. Never that.
Got,
It's
got you.
just a just
Yeah,
an
that's
any
all.
dance.
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's all. You know, and
Hey,
for the
you,
record, for the for
you
the
funny,
for the for the
Blue.
viral video of Quan doing intensity, like I
but that's
I was
Quan.
I was playing that day. I was playing that day. So
That's
Hey,
Quan.
Hey,
the energy in the room was crazy.
hey,
well,
Hey,
hey,
first of
your
I
all,
voice,
would
first
say
of
that
this.
was
all,
that could have
first
been
of
me.
all, when
Hey,
about
Blue,
looking
What
hey,
at
you
you
say?
Quan,
funny,
No,
bro.
no,
everybody
that's
It
looking at
could have
that's
been
Aaron.
me.
definitely
Hey,
Sunday. That's
Aaron,
Sunday.
there you
Blue,
go. Say it
Everybody,
again.
That was
hey,
Say it
yeah,
I
listen,
again.
ain't seen
Quan.
no, I ain't seen no bacon and eggs
Quan,
nowhere.
Quan, what day was that, Quan?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Tuesday.
Then what we talking about?
hey,
It
hey,
was
look,
Blue,
Sunday,
you
bro.
funny.
hey, hold
Stop
up.
it.
You,
Stop it.
hey, you
Quan had to
funny,
change his
bro.
shirt 3 times. Now, I'm not
You,
saying that that's because of me.
hey, you
What I'm
funny,
saying is
man.
that that viral video, there was someone on the turntables going
Oh,
crazy, and the energy in the room was proper.
oh, that.
Hey, yo,
Oh,
I'm not saying
hey,
oh,
any.
hey,
I'm
but hey,
oh,
saying
you
that
funny.
the
Hey, you
viral
funny
video was.
oh,
because
oh,
I'm
Steph
not
tried
saying
to,
anything else.
Steph
oh.
Yo,
tried to
y'all going,
clarify
y'all
what
doing
he
We
too
not
meant
much.
when
saying
he
that
said
Quan
what
Oh.
he
made the
said.
video
That's
viral. We
crazy.
not so
No,
Quan
It was
didn't
the
no,
make the video
DJ made the
viral.
video,
You
but it
made the
wasn't the
video
no,
Quan. It
viral.
no,
was the
no. What I'm
DJ.
saying is that
Oh,
the energy in the room, it made sense why he went crazy like that.
but no, but listen, but if I go in there, which I have the software for it, if I take out Aaron and take out Quan, Aaron,
Aaron
Aaron,
helped. Yo,
Aaron was
Aaron
out
helped.
dancing Quan. Aaron was out dancing
Oh,
Quan. If I
everyone's
take
getting
out
down.
Aaron was killing Quan. Killing
if
him.
we take out Aaron and Quan, will we feel the same way about that video?
Aaron was killing Quan. That's all I know.
I mean, I tell Quan that every time. I'm like,
It's
I
two
tell
Shout
him
out to
that
videos
every
Aaron,
now.
time.
man.
It's two video
Shout out to
Yeah,
services
Aaron.
now that Aaron is
Shout out to
killing
Aaron.
you, Quan.
look, we all know when it comes to playing music as a DJ, who's here and who's gonna kill it or not. So you
That's
want to
true.
make sure you're gonna play those tracks
That
Yeah.
so people can get up and do it. You
like
play
Gay
you
Card
play
Square
that
with
at
Robert.
another party, they're gonna look at you crazy. But
Yeah.
Quan there, if Robert there, if you know what I'm saying, somebody there with high energy, oh, that's when you got to get it in.
Meet Demetrius, him,
And it's a
yeah,
cheat code.
It's a
I
cheat code.
seen it on the part. And let Dirty be there. They be like, yeah, let me go ahead and
yeah,
put
him too.
There's
Gotta
Fandango
no
pay
on there.
way.
Fandango.
Right. You
It's
got
a
to play
cheat code.
Fandango.
It's like, hey, look, let me
He
pull
the,
this out my hat
and,
real quick. Let me throw this
and he the,
Fandango on
and
real
he the
quick.
one. Look, he the one kept the days in rotation.
So
Because
let's let's
if it wasn't
let's
for
talk let's
Dirty,
talk about it. Let's talk about another DJ subject, right?
since
If
we all here,
if you don't give out the remix, right?
oh,
But it's being played somewhere. How should we look at that?
That's
there
what they call it.
oh,
They
that's
said
me.
Well,
I
hold
it's
up.
did
Let me
that.
it's
an-
it's
let me
one more
answer it first. Let
time.
me answer it first.
Say that
Let me
one
answer
more
first.
time.
Oh,
Highest
Let me
level
answer
of
that
flattery.
first. Let me answer that first.
Let him say it again.
If you talking about from your perspective, you shouldn't worry because you said you don't worry about that. That's what you
No,
said
no, no,
earlier.
no. Listen,
You
I
said
I
you
tell
said
I
nothing.
tell
Didn't he say that? Hey, his brother
Yeah.
said that, right?
I tell Quan so he can hear it. So I said, "Oh, he left. He left. He left. He left.
Kawhi, go ahead, Kawhi.
Nah, I
Oh,
got
he
my
left."
AirPod in. Go ahead. I can hear
Oh no,
you.
I said, if you don't give out the remix,
And you
but
hear it.
somehow it's getting played.
How you gonna feel?
Somebody try to duplicate it.
oh, somebody trying to duplicate.
I mean, how
Yeah, I
should we
done
feel?
that.
How should we feel?
The duplication is the highest level of what?
Flattery.
Yeah,
Impersonation.
Now,
I like to mix. This is me
Hey, who
personally. I
trying to
like to
duplicate that
mix,
man shit,
and
man? Go ahead,
somebody,
get that shit on the floor.
don't give it to me.
Quan, quit
I mean, like,
duplicating
damn,
people mix.
I'm gonna try myself. That's all
I,
right.
yeah, I'll do that.
I
I'll
heard
do
it.
that.
I heard
You
it at the
know,
party in Richmond like that.
I'll do that.
I did a mix. I heard it on somebody. I watched it on somebody live. I said, "Hold on, nigga, this did the same joke."
Yeah. if you don't get the mix and you like it, I don't see nothing wrong with somebody doing it. Cause we don't own no music. I mean, it ain't our
Hey
beat.
Chef, I never tried to
So like
duplicate
so
nobody
so this
Quan,
is
goddamn
you have.
mix. Who?
this is why
Name it.
this is why the conversation separates, right? Because I'm from an era where we used to cover our wax so people couldn't see what we
See
were
what it
using.
was.
You dig what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Mhm.
if I
But
Go ahead.
why? I'm just saying in that's like the hip hop area. We talk about line dance. Like
no,
why
but
in the
see, but the
line
thing is
dance
that so what it becomes
do
in
that?
line dance is that certain things should be exclusive, right? Because if it's overused, it loses its effect, right?
Mhm.
If it's done
Right.
everywhere and you're not even there, so there's certain things you got to keep to the vest. So there's certain things you can let out there because you might be like, that could go ahead. But there's certain mixes where you're like, it should be done when I'm there, right? Because of the energy that I put behind it. You know what I'm saying? So there's some mixes that I'm not going to give out because I I'm like, yo, this is an exclusive type vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
you
hold up, would
a
that would
true
that
It's for
old
your. It's for
school.
yourself.
would that be
That
Correct.
looked
But it's
at?
for your
Would that be
set.
looked at as a selfish thing though?
No,
It can be.
Okay, I'm
that's
just
part of
asking.
the brand. That's part of the brand right there. My
that's
thing is
part.
like, my
That's a
thing is
different.
like, say Chris know you're gonna DJ at 14 parties this year, right?
All right.
Okay, say UC at the brunch. Say Sunday he drop a mix, ain't nobody heard. Everybody like, oh shit. I feel like he should have the right to go the whole calendar year at all these parties, and you can't get this joint nowhere until you
No, I'm not. I'm
experience
not
it.
arguing about the
But
right.
maybe, but after that year though, all right, Chris, go ahead and drop that joint, bro. Because you got your time to like just like you know what I'm saying.
But
Yeah.
the
I
thing
feel like
is if within that year you're
yeah,
hearing the duplication, right?
Mhm.
yeah.
And the thing is like you gotta let them do what they do, right? But the reality of it is like if you know I'm not
You can
giving this
say
out,
something though.
no, you can for
That
sure.
happened to
But I
Pay Me. Pay Me did that with the Achy Breaky Heart mix. He did the Achy Breaky Heart mix. Everybody went crazy, and then he heard it like a month later. Like, hold on, niggas doing my mix.
right,
Like, hold on, like. But I mean, if people, I mean, that's part of that influence. You know.
right. Like I understand what it is. You know what I'm saying? So like it's not
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna call it like, yo, what are you doing? But it's just like what once you get to the point where someone's duplicating your stuff, how are you gonna feel? Right? Because there's levels to this. And the thing is when someone is duplicating your stuff, you're going to think about it differently, right?
Mhm.
When someone goes over your remix, you're going to think about it differently, right? Because you haven't gotten to the point where they're doing that yet. You're looking at it like, yo, it's no big deal. It should be cool. But when you
Well,
get to the point that
from a DJ standpoint, you gotta look like I said. We talk about this. It's an art, right? So the same way you put that mix together is the same way somebody put a dance together. So that's almost like saying, "Yo, I made a dance," and somebody do that same dance and say, "It's mine."
right, it's a
You
great
gonna
point.
feel some kind of way about it. You gonna feel some kind of way. Same way with
But
DJs.
but but like until you reach that, like if you haven't reached that point, you're probably sitting there like, yo, it's not a big deal. But when
Yeah.
you get there,
Mhm.
it's going to become a big deal because you're going to be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, like there's everybody. You may not be intentionally trying to create a brand, but you may be creating a brand just by the work that you're putting in. You know what I'm saying? So when that happens and somebody is like takes liberties with it, you're like, well, what's up? Like, you know what I mean?
So
Like,
so to answer that pleasure, so pick this. I probably got about 10 of your mixes in my folders, right? And you ain't got no drops. You come to the party, I'm DJing,
Hmm.
you hear your mix, like, oh, he play my mix. You are now listening to the mix of DJ Worldwide, blah, blah, blah. How you feeling? You like, yo, that's a pleasure mix, bro. That's a pleasure zone mix.
Well, I would feel well. I think I would feel kind of hurt on that because that's my mix, and it wasn't being. If it's my mix, make it known it's my mix. But you can. I mean, it's just
Get. Oh, sorry, my bad.
I
Stop.
I've said the exact same thing. I've said the exact same thing that Pleasant just said. Just give a nigga a shout out.
yeah. Just
Like
give a
that's
shout
it.
out. We're doing mixes like Blue said. We go through a lot of songs, trying to find the right mix for the song, and it might take us a week, might take us a month, 2 months to get the right song, and then you come along, and then somebody else got their brand name on your mix, and you know that's your mix, and it's gonna feel you'll feel some type of way
But
about that.
pleasure, when I play a mix, what I do
You acknowledge me, yes you do,
every
every
single
time,
time.
every time, every time.
Yeah, it just feel good, It feel good,
I think that's what DJ Ed part though. That makes sense though. Still do that. You gotta respect that.
Yeah, because especially when you doing local stuff, don't nobody know all these DJs. You know what I'm saying? Like people that don't travel, they don't know a John Woodhouse, Chris Blues. They know John Woodhouse, the choreographer. They know So Su Sexy, but they might not know this mix I'm playing. And so I think it's up to the person that's playing it to kind of give them a shout out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, educate.
Yeah.
The same nigga that do So Su Sexy, he made this shit though.
Hmm.
This that nigga shit right here. You know.
Shout out to
But
Email for the mix.
Right. I'm glad we were able to come together and have this conversation. But
But the
fellas, it's
remix,
going
I
on
get the
three
remix though.
hours.
And everybody's still on here. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, y'all got me in the bathroom. I should be working.
Again, hey, man, you done took 9 breaks. I don't know how many they give you at this job. Okay,
Come on,
sorry.
man.
Sorry.
Works.
My bad.
Come on, dog.
Oh, you at
We
work too,
live,
bro?
dog.
You at
Yeah.
work too? Everybody do the
Yeah.
same thing.
That's what works.
Chop,
Hold on, let me see if
chop,
I can find.
chop.
Safety glasses on and
I
shit.
got
It look like Chops and
find.
Woodhouse work at the same damn place. Like,
I believe
Find
that.
the
Right.
goddamn airplane logo while I'm sitting there watching these people work because I ain't doing shit.
Nah, I can't even go live on mine.
You can't
They might,
announce where you at.
yeah. I got past for 30 days first.
I,
My 90
which
days
one of
first.
y'all? Which one of y'all going to? Who going to R&R?
I think there was a good dialogue though. That was a good thing. We can keep.
I'll be
I'm
going
going.
out Friday morning.
I'm
Quan,
there Friday.
Rondi,
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
might
there.
go.
Steph. You might go. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I might go. Nigga said I
I
might
might
go.
slide. I might
It
slide
start
through.
tomorrow. I might go. Yeah.
Yeah, I might
This
Hey,
slide
John,
through.
episode
John,
was
ain't you
brought
the
to
DJ?
you by
No.
effects. What they
Oh,
say.
Uh-uh.
All
You
female.
shady, Nick.
Well,
all right,
John.
tonight's episode, you guys, were brought to you by Dragon
That
Punch.
dragon fruit. Oh my god.
No,
Uh,
Dragon
somebody
Punch.
somebody said in the chat.
What is it?
This episode brought to you by effects.
Oh,
Stupid.
that Nikki.
Nick is stupid.
Brought to you by the Chris Blues Effect.
Effects. Oh man.
Nah, for real,
The
I really do
Chris.
appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. It was a great episode.
Nah, that
Once
was
again,
that was
those
cool.
those of you who are watching right now and have yet to subscribe, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. First of all, we don't have enough checks on the thumbs up, so let's get them thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey,
y'all
Quan, what'd you
tune
say? Hit the
in,
what button?
the thumbs up,
No, what'd you say before that?
subscribe button.
Checks. Subscribe.
leave alone.
You getting into your country ass vernacular you got over there.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, y'all know I'm from the South, baby. I'm Georgia. You hear me?
George.
Georgia.
AKA Lord. Let me be quiet.
You
We
hear
out,
me?
man.
You hear me?
Take
Yeah,
us
yeah.
out of here,
Hey,
man.
man, peace,
Appreciate
love,
y'all
and
for
about a
tuning out,
half
man.
basic 3 things. Black
Thanks
men
for
Congratulations.
coming
unit,
on,
man.
fellas. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate that.
All the DJs, we
John,
appreciate y'all.
Blues, Chop. What Chop? Look, the Chops are here.
Damn, man.
Okay. Right.
Hey Rondi, they was
Rondi.
wetting your
What?
ass in the comments. You fell asleep like 3 times, nigga. They was wetting
Man,
your ass.
Hmm. Oh,
I
you
be
got that.
careful.
That nigga had the dope nod, nigga.
All right, y'all. We out, man.
All right, y'all. Episode 42 is a wrap.
Hey,
We next Wednesday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I'll see
Also, you
y'all.
can check out uh damn, I got 8,000 podcasts. Can't remember the name of them
you
jokes.
sure do.
Let's talk Soul Line Dancing this Sunday, 7 p.m. And then we got Sitting on the Throne next Tuesday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Then we got Real Talk Podcast Next two, y'all do every other week now, right?
Every other week. Yeah.
Every other week. Check them out. You gotta subscribe to their page. Find the group page, Real Talk, R.E.A.L.Talk. Join the group page so you can join the conversations. They have a great podcast over there with great different guests. Check the last episode out with Steph. They had Bernadette on there, Paige, Ali. It's a fun group. They had a good time over there. Next time, y'all, episode 42, Only in Line Dance Podcast. We out.
Hey,
Yo, check the mic 1 2. Yeah, this that real shit, know what I'm saying? Line dancing truth right here. Carlos in the building dropping bombs. Quan 2, knowledge like Psalms. Steph holding court, no calm. Drama, history, ain't no qualms. Stories untold, never grow old. Gold, clicking record, we about to unfold. Truth be told, only in line dancing.